Mansion. Okay, let me try that again. So Luke was staying at Justine's mansion. I was staying with Barry. Bishop was staying with himself. Alexi's probably at his own place, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, be at the airport or something.
That's all true, is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it the following night then?
Yes.
All right. There's a big storm during the day, and a lot of streets have been flooded and damaged when you wake up. And so it's still raining, and you can see lightning flashing outside through the windows as you rise. And you come out from your sunproof rooms, etc. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. Garth, where are you? What are you doing?
Be just seeing if there's any more information about the stuff going on over in Europe.
Okay.
So I'm over at the airport.
Right. Information is coming very slowly at this point. And you have this strange, mysterious email. It's a message from one of the banks. It's a bank staff member asking. Can you make an investigation check? Intelligence investigation check, please. Two successes. There is a hello. There is a bank staff member from a bank in Bulgaria, who is a lesser sort of staff member, a kind of account manager, who has emailed you on a private email address that you might have used some time ago for spoofing your way into a bank at some point, or something like that. But in any case, you get this message pleading you for help. And it's all in code. You have to decode this.
All right. I will try.
Well, that's what your 2 investigation was for, so that's how you decode it. I'm not sure how the code works. Perhaps it's something that you would be familiar with, I suppose. So for some reason, you specifically know how this code works. It's a particular cipher that you are familiar with. You don't know how this person knows that you're familiar with that. Welcome, Dr. Shipman. Luke.
Hello.
Hello.
You shall suffer the 10 minutes late penalty.
It's all right. I had an hour and a half the other time.
It's a 0.770001 percentage of an XP. They will add up. So, okay, Charlie, you wake up.
Right. Okay, well, I'm underneath Bishop's place. So
All right.
I hop out and start looking around.
Okay.
But like stealthily, I'm going to sneak around.
Okay, this is the complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boat, etc.
Yes.
Okay, well, you will see Parker going about his business. And you see Raya now probably has ghouls too. I don't know whether you're familiar with them at this point, or whether I need to consult Caitlin on that. But anyway, other people coming and going, things being done, squads getting ready for things. The final, there's a whole rank of armored cars here that go out every day, deliver money and things to banks around London. And then come back here at nighttime, and then they kind of get repurposed at nighttime for special use. Well, some of them, not probably all of them, because it's a lot of work to transform, but yeah. And you've got all the other armored cars and business over here for other types of use. Clients coming and going. And that's all just shutting down right now as it goes into the night. Mr.
Right.
Parker might wave at you from upstairs.
I'm being stealthy.
Oh, you're being stealthy.
Yeah.
Then you might need to make a stealth check.
Okay. Yeah. We will see if he can spot me.
He better be able to spot you.
5 successes.
5 successes. Yes, okay. So you're invisible.
Excellent.
All right.
I'm going to see if I can find Alan.
Alan, all right.
Sure he's around here somewhere.
Alan is in the kitchen, sitting at a table. He's got a sports magazine next to him, and he has got a large chicken sandwich.
Okay, I'm going to sneak up behind him.
With 5 successes, you will. Well, this is your sneaking. You need to make an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay. Is this intelligence? Wait, what is this? What's
Yeah,
investigation?
What's an investigation?
Okay. Just the one.
You notice that the bread is quite high calorie, and not only that, but the chicken has still got the skin on it, which is very unusual for an athlete of his caliber, and perhaps his standards are slipping.
What are you doing?
Jesus fuck Christ!
Hi.
Mustard everywhere. What the Jesus? Why did you do that?
Well, I'm practicing my stealth for one.
Oh fuck! Well, it worked. Good.
I'm glad.
Great work. Great work. Now,
Can I ask you why you're eating such unhealthy food?
what are you talking about? It's
Aren't you an
fucking-
athlete? You've got chicken there with the skin still on. Your
Yeah.
bread is, was it white bread?
Well, good. Come on, I'm allowed. This is my cheat day. Come on, once a week's all right, isn't it?
Well, you had Nando's yesterday.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you paying attention to this shit now?
If you want to be a soccer player, if you want to be an actor, you kind of have to look after yourself.
All right. Fine. He pushes it away.
Should we go
Perhaps-
for a run? I'm not very good at it, so it's worth me trying to get a bit fitter, don't you think?
Yeah. All right. We'll go for a run then. You got something to replace this sandwich that I'm not gonna eat?
Well, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of dehydrated nonsense around here. We'll just start looking through everything.
I say there's probably a lot of dehydrated nonsense running around in the park outside. Well, there might be when you're done with them.
Oh dear. Well, I'll look for something for him.
All right.
I'll
Very
try and
good.
come up with something.
You can make a cooking check then.
When was the last time I cooked?
Make up a cooking check. It's going to be something in artistry or some shit like that.
Intelligence and craft?
Craft. Yeah, there you go. Right.
Okay.
Luke, we're going to come to you
Just the
next.
one.
Just one success. Okay, it's like the most
Yep.
fucking pre-cooked, pre-made, straight out of the packet, stick it in the microwave.
A
worst.
meal I'd make for myself in
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
Me too. Yep. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's great. Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So much better. Yeah, great work.
How about
At least
you
mine
have,
had
you have a little bit of sage on the side?
sage on the side. I wouldn't mind a little bit of sage on the side,
All right then.
or on the top. Right on the top would be fine too.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Anyway,
well,
do we cut to somebody else now?
yeah.
Okay, Luke, what is Dr. Shipman up to?
Oh, that's so cute.
I think I was still at the Malkavian mansion.
Okay,
I think that's where I would have woken up.
Right.
But I don't know if I would wake up earlier than all of them. I probably would have left.
I suspect when you wake up, the two girls in the nursery. Let me just find my Malkavians. We had Zinnia and Eva, didn't we?
Like little girls? Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So when you wake up, Dr. Shipman, you find yourself in a box below the floorboards of the nursery, and you can hear the girls up above you already awake, and one of them saying, "Shh, is he ready yet?" I don't think so. I think he's still asleep.
I'll knock on the top of the.
That's him. And then you hear the planks being pulled off. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And these two little girls are standing there with these huge planks full of nails next to you as you rise out of your coffin. Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Are you Dr. Shipman?
Hello. Yes, that's me.
Did we meet you last night?
Yes, we went through the maze.
That's right. I remember now. It's coming back. The other one looks at her. And they have a moment where they don't say anything to each other, but there's a long look. You sense something being exchanged. What do you do?
I think I want to look at them the same way that they're looking at each other. Just to blend in.
Okay. They both turn to you at the same time, and you hear the words from both of them in your head as they both say, "What?" in your mind.
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to know what you were thinking about. Or talking about.
They show you a series of themselves, a montage of themselves together, working together, feeding and drinking blood.
Okay.
Is this what you would like, Dr. Shipman? Would you like to come with us? We could go hunting together.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes we go hunting in the maze, says Eva. We could bring someone to the maze. Do you have someone that you like, Dr. Shipman?
Not that I should bring to the maze.
Yes.
Not off the top of my head, but that's like an interesting proposition.
Well, if you found someone, Mr. Shipman, he's a doctor, Dr. Shipman, then you could always bring them to the maze and we could play with you.
Okay. I like that. I'll take you off on that. Is my sire still here?
Your sire? Who's your sire, Dr. Shipman?
I don't even really want to see him anyway. Can you show me to the front door?
Of course we can. They get up and they start skipping towards the door together. In their long wide dresses, blue and white is their theme. And they
look like the twins from The Shining.
Oddly, yeah, there's definitely, that's the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe, yeah. Okay.
That's the vibe, yeah. And so they take you downstairs to the bottom of the stairs, and there's the front door. There you go, Mr. Shipman. Dr. Shipman.
I don't really know if I can call an ambulance to come here, can I? It can be weird. Is this considered like abandoned to everyone, this place, or?
This location?
Yeah, like is it kind of, would it be odd if a hospital worker picked me up from this place?
Maybe, if they remembered and talked about it.
Okay, I think I'd just call a taxi then.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, taxi driver comes and picks you up. Where are you going?
I'll just go back to the Bishop's Complex.
Bishop's Complex. Bishop's Complex.
Yep.
That's the name of this episode, Bishop's Complex. All right, so finally, last but not least, Bishop. You wake up and you've discovered that nobody can hear you. There is this strange echo in your chamber where everything you say comes back to you and nobody else hears you or pays any attention. They continue to talk over you. They say something about press the button.
Parker?
You go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's a bloody chicken sandwich doing on the table over there?
I believe Alan was in the midst of that when a more enticing offer came along. Yeah.
So he left his chicken sandwich on the table over there.
I'll get it. Don't bother.
Have you had breakfast?
Have I had breakfast? I had breakfast some 12 hours ago, sir.
Oh,
More precisely, the question is, have I had dinner? And the answer
Yeah.
is no.
well,
Are you
there's a
offering
pretty
to
loose chicken sandwich lying on the table over there.
I wouldn't touch that, sir, not with a barge pole.
Why not?
I'm not interested in Alan's cooties or other venereal diseases or possible icky things that he may emanate from his football playing day.
Parker, either my blood's got pretty thin, or
You're
you've got.
suggesting that the vitae inside me would overcome any sort of fungal infections that I might get on my face.
That's what I'm suggesting, Parker. That's what I'm suggesting.
I see. Well, I suppose I could just cut a bit of the end off it, and I suppose I could go and have it from there.
Oh, don't waste a good chicken sandwich, for crikey's sake.
He goes and gets it, takes one of the knives from the kitchen and slices off a very thin piece off the end of it, and slides it into the kitchen sink and puts it down the incinerator.
Well, that was waste of. There are children dying somewhere, starving to death.
I killed probably half of them.
Yeah, you probably did. You probably did.
More to the point, not I, but probably you, actually.
Well, actually, yes, I probably did.
That's
All right.
Sandwich now with a knife and fork.
Uh,
Other retainers rise. They wait for their dometers to rise. All day they spend waiting, and when they do, they have these deep philosophical conversations and discuss the blood and the powers and the disciplines and the future and so forth. When I wait all day for my dometer to rise, and he comes to me, there's a chicken sandwich in the kitchen, and for God's sake, is this what it's come to?
This is what it's come to, Parker. This is what it's come to. Blame Sage. I do all the time.
Oh, I do blame Sage. I blame
Yeah. We should start a book, Sage and her love stories.
I don't want to have anything to do with that book. Thank you very much.
Well, you'd be in it, wouldn't you, Parker?
I don't want to be in that book.
No, okay.
My royalties would be very high indeed.
Then we could get it, autograph it, and sell it, and then we'd make some money.
Yes?
Yeah. Sage and her love life. Can you see it now? In Woman's Day or something like that, and Woman's Week, and Woman's Month, and Woman's whatever, and we can make a fortune.
Exploiting women.
It's not like I haven't done it before.
That's true, sir.
That's true.
Yes.
I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud, but I will admit. But I have exploited women for my own good.
That's terrible, sir. Terrible.
I know. I can see the shame in your eyes.
Yeah, so anyhow, what are we doing tonight, my lord?
Well, gee, are you all right, Becky? You feeling well?
Not well. A little heady right now, in fact.
Yeah, well, that explains a lot. Have you heard anything from where? Have they got anything for us to do with Lady Amisa, for instance?
I've not had any direct contact today from
Good.
that quarter, so
Good.
I
Not
suppose
from...
the answer would be no. No, I do not.
So, anything weird happened during the day that I should know about?
Flooding today, sir.
That's not weird. That's London.
Well, yes, but excessive flooding.
Excessive flooding. Okay, right. What about the news this evening? Anything?
Also, some animals escaped from the zoo.
Yeah, that could be Sage's fault.
I would probably agree with that.
Yeah. Is she here, by the way? Oh, the sandwich. If the sandwich was here, she must be here.
She's around somewhere.
Yeah.
I did see her going about.
Excuse me, keep me up
Where's
to
Sage now?
She's probably running with Alan, but she's probably so tired she just hopped on Alan's back and be like, ridden him for the rest of the time.
Really?
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
You make a persuasion check?
We have to persuade him. He is bloodbound to me. I'm not gonna play that, don't worry. Just the one.
Just the one? He will try for a while.
Okay.
Until he falls over and he's just panting and puffing on the side of the road like, why are you doing this to me?
I'm
Why
sorry.
are you doing this to me? Everything hurts.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't have to. You could have some of my blood, if you want.
He opens his mouth wide.
I mean, we're in the street. Maybe not here. I take him around the corner to somewhere
All right.
quiet, and then I'll give him some.
All right. You give him some. And then he tries to give you some. And then off you go. All right. Garth. What are you?
Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose I'll flick Bishop a text. Hey, what are you guys up to?
And Bishop says some of us are working for a living, some of us are eating sandwiches for a living, and some of us are potting around.
You're following food safety with that chicken sandwich, right?
Gee, do the Nosferatu know everything I text back?
What do you guys got on for the night? Up for a visitor?
Yeah, of course you can come around if you want.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
All right. Before you leave, Garth, Alexis, you get a message on your phone. It's a text message, and it says, call me, and it's Winston.
I'm also emailing the bank people back asking how can I help before I shoot off.
All right.
And I call Winston on the drive.
All right. So as you're driving, what are you driving?
I have this little tiny Citroen type thing that I used to use to commute to the hospital when I used to work there. So I've just kind of kept it in the garage.
Cool. Okay. So you're in your Citroen. Is it yellow?
It's that orangey thing.
Okay.
Orange,
Right.
classy.
Citroen.
80s, everything 80s. Yeah.
Okay. And as you're driving along, your phone rings, and it's Winston, or you call Winston, wasn't it?
Yep.
So he answers the phone. Alexi.
Hello,
My
Winston.
favorite Nosferatu. I have a job for you and your friends if you wish to do it.
All right, yeah. Go on.
There are some flats, some apartment blocks that have been recently vacated by all and sundry for the murder rate overnight shot up to ridiculous, perhaps, proportions. 23 dead, 47 left homeless as their apartments were destroyed. What do you think's going on over there? Perhaps you'll go and find out.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Doesn't sound like the usual acquisition for an apartment block.
Edmonton Flats. 201574 Marcus Avenue. He gives you a full address.
Yep.
Check the place out thoroughly. Beware of traps.
Thank you. I'll let you know what we find.
Good work, then. Good night, Alexis.
Good night, Winston.
Try not to die.
That's what I'm good at.
All right.
Oh, this is
So
going to be
you-
one of those quiet nights. I can tell. Yep. Just the kind of night I need, thanks.
Well, who was practicing for fortitude? Could be good for that.
Just go in head first.
You're gonna
That's
beat
how
the
we
shit out of
roll.
me again.
Operation Get Behind the Doctor.
All right. So you get over to the Bishop complex.
Yep.
Everybody's at the Bishop complex. I assume.
Me.
Open the gate. Open the gate. Open the gate. Open the gate. No, I'm kidding. It's just a button.
Oh, Parker, we're going to have a wonderful night of
I think everyone's here,
quiet
sir.
and tranquility. Yeah. Oh, good.
I don't know where what's her face is. Your favorite friend, Sage.
Oh, she's probably making love to some poor dude round the corner somewhere.
I suspect
Are all the
that-
NPCs accounted for?
Yeah.
Alan's missing.
Well, there you are. She's probably making love to Ellen somewhere.
Making
Just turn on the outer cameras, and we'll see if we can find her somewhere.
Okay, so there's that searching around the block.
Yeah.
What do they find her hobbling back to the complex with Alan?
Yeah.
Or did Alan go and get the car?
No, we'll walk. You're really unfit.
You say that to Alan.
Yeah, you've got to stop eating Nando's.
The fuck are you talking about? My weight hasn't changed one iota since the day you started feeding me blood.
That
Do you
might
know
be the
that?
case, but it doesn't mean you're,
From Alexis to everyone, fat shaming.
I mean, you weren't able to run like you used to. It doesn't mean you're gaining weight. It just means you're not so fit.
You're fucking with my head, aren't you? You're fucking with me. I'm going to get the doctor to check up on this. Doctor comes in, looks around for Shipman. Shipman, excuse me,
Hello.
doctor. I have a very
Hey,
serious
John.
question.
Hi.
Now, assuming that you are in fact a real doctor and not a complete farce that these lunatics have hired to assist them in their sick takeover bit of the world, which I suspect is possibly the case at this point. But considering and believing, assuming that you're in fact a real doctor, my dometer here likes to assert that I am getting unfit, and I feel that that is a blatant lie. I feel that my weight logs will prove otherwise, and also my timings and such for my running, etc. What do you think, Doctor? Can you help me prove to my dometer that she is in fact incorrect?
Yeah, would I be able to do two things? One, would I be able to visibly notice anything? I don't know if Auspex would do anything around sort of noticing body composition and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I would suggest as well that we can actually do like a physical exam.
Okay. Well, can you make a perception and investigation check, or perception and medicine check? This is high stakes drama.
Yes.
0.
0. Okay. You don't notice him having changed at all, but then you never really paid him much attention either. Or did you? I mean, maybe he did. It's up to you.
No, I don't think I would have. When I saw him first, he was banged up in a hospital. So I mean,
Right.
he looked better to me than I originally.
Right. So
I
he
can
has
give you that.
improved. Right.
But I can do a full physical on you if you want to have some evidence.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Full on the works. Physical exam.
While you do that, I'm going to try and sort something out for Lionel's funeral. So, excuse me. Just woke up sadly. Oh God, doctor.
From Dr. Shipman to everyone, full colonoscopy.
I don't know if I'll have to roll if I just decide to spend the time to do it properly.
You can just do it properly, I think.
Yeah.
Take 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any assistance for that, though, do you? You're just doing it by yourself.
I don't know if Alexi would want to join.
I don't think I've turned up yet.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's
But-
just me.
Oh, I'd help if I turned up.
You
Why
can
not?
turn up any time now. It's up to you.
Me. I walk in then. Hello, guys.
Suit up. We're doing a colonoscopy.
We're doing a colonoscopy.
Would you like to
Cool.
assist on
Alan's
a
like,
physical
what?
exam of
Wait,
Ellen here?
What? Fuck it. What?
Yeah,
It's
I can
just
help.
joking. Just
Just help.
joking, Ellen. It's
Right.
just banter. You know?
Bit
Good
of
to keep in practice.
bit of locker room talk, then, is it?
Yeah.
So what's the
Yeah.
problem, Alan?
Oh no, just my dometer over there alleges that I am getting unfit based on the level of chicken skin in my sandwich today.
But that's the tasty bit.
Well, that's what I thought, and seeing as I was now both a ghoul and a retainer, both terms I think sound fucking awful. But anyway, seeing as
You can't
How
have a
many of
cheat.
these
Look, you
You
sandwiches
can't have
are
a
you?
cheat night every night.
Now
Look,
you
Alan,
How
want
many
me
of
to
these
risk-
sandwiches are you eating each day, Ellen?
You want me
As
to
a medical
risk my
professional,
life-
Alan.
You want me to risk my life every night for you, and you want me to not have nice sandwiches as well.
I do not want you to risk your life every night. You want to do that.
As a medical
Why is it?
professional, Alan,
I don't know why.
if you keep being a ghoul, you're
It's
not going to have a
crazy.
heart attack. So go nuts.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man, just keep feeding him blood and you're just pretty much immortal. Just don't eat a bullet.
I wasn't planning to eat any bullets.
Cool.
All right. Does that solve the problem? See?
You
From a
don't want a
medical
full
prof-
actual professional examination?
Sure, if you want to go through it.
We can have it all on paper.
I'm kind of
Like,
curious, to be honest. I mean, and out of game, there's not that many examples of like medical examinations of ghouls and stuff. You've probably never done one properly before. Maybe it's interesting to you.
That's why I'm suggesting it.
Yeah,
And I'll help him out because,
same reasons.
yeah, I'm a nurse.
Interesting
so we do it.
data to collect. Barry?
Parker, what are they doing down there?
Sir, I believe they're performing a full medical examination on Alan.
We have a room for that, Parker.
Well, I'm assuming that's where they're going.
Could you? Yeah. Okay, they're going. All right. Good. I told you, I'm having a quiet night tonight.
I'm gonna run to find Bishop. Wherever he may, I'm gonna walk because people run everywhere. It's weird.
People run everywhere. What?
Yeah.
Bishop should
I'm
get
walking.
some conveyor belts installed that just
Yep.
move around the whole complex, like a
Unlike
skateboard.
certain people, Bishop is fit.
You don't have to like.
And Alexi has the
You don't have
attention
to show
span of a
off then.
squirrel.
Right.
Right. So you
Yeah, I'll
find
lead
Bishop?
Ellen off to the medical room.
where is Bishop then?
He's up the top in the main
room.
area. Yeah, the control room. Minding his own business.
Minding
Shit.
everybody's business.
Just
Hello?
watching everybody.
Right, minding everyone's business.
Where the hell are you, Bishop?
Stand there and shout that out, and the
Yeah.
cameras waggle back at you.
I'll go upstairs. It seems to be the place that he normally is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm in my office signing papers and crap and doing stuff and thinking about the chicken sandwich I'll never be able to eat. And
He's rambling. All right. I go upstairs.
Yep.
I find you. Can you help me with Lionel's funeral?
Lionel's funeral.
Yeah. Yeah, he died yesterday night.
Oh,
I want to do something for him.
Okay. Okay, what would you like to do?
Also called last night. Yesterday.
Thank you. Thank you. I like yesternight though. It's kind of cute.
Yes.
All right. I'll help you. How do you want me to help you?
Right. Well, I don't really know what to do. I've never done one before. So help. Please?
Parker,
Sir?
help her with the funeral arrangements.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Parker.
Yes, sir.
All right.
He'll look after everything for you
Sir,
now.
can I ask you to refresh the auxiliary account, please?
Okay.
What
I'll
is an
refresh it.
auxiliary account?
Oh, that's where I'm going to throw money at the problem from.
Oh. Okay.
You
I
might,
mean, I can.
you might want to ask Sage what she wants you to throw money at first.
I can throw my own money. Don't worry about the auxiliary account. I'll pay for it.
You asked me to help Sage organize the funeral arrangements. I've
Yes.
asked you for money so that I can do that. The money I intend to spend from the auxiliary account will
Please,
be on a funeral.
please,
arrangement.
Sage, let me pay for it. Otherwise, he's gonna go on and on and on and on. So if you could just let
And
me
on.
pay.
I'll be back shortly. I'm going to make a cup of tea.
Is this why you and him didn't you know?
Feel free to.
I understand if that's the reason you didn't. Yeah. Okay. All right, just go with Parker and work it out.
All right. What are you eating, Alexia? You're a vampire. You shouldn't be eating that.
I'm eating homemade pizza.
Oh, that does sound nice.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I've been sitting here the whole time knowing like half my dinner's over there going, nah, I've lost the will.
Nice.
It's real good.
It looks good.
So you're actually having like a full funeral from, you're not just dumping him in the ground
Well, yeah.
with people?
I don't know about that because I don't know any of his friends or anything. I'd have to really do some
You have
investigation.
to find his family.
I want to. Want to.
Bishop.
Alexi would be able to find that.
Yep. Alexi. Good big
I like how
rabbit.
we're like avoiding what Russell's given to Alexi to figure out. And
Yeah, we gotta have a
Your
funeral for
funeral.
Lionel.
Lexi's as ADHD as I am.
Yeah.
And Bishop's like, well, you know, as long as they keep away from my office, I'm happy.
Yeah, who's Lionel?
Yeah, who's Lionel? He died. That was bad. Means we have to pay out his insurance, make sure it's paid out.
Alexi would probably have been told about last night's events from Bishop, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah. He probably would have had some sort of contact at that point.
Yeah, it saves enough Bradu having to go to all the trouble of sneaking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Lady Amisa's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bishop shot the dude that that killed Lionel.
Cool.
Well, she offered me the option and I passed on it. I could have diabolarized him, but I did not. Yeah, so that's what happened, and we're on good terms with Lady Amisa now. She knows Mardon, so.
So what's all that bullshit about?
Oh, did no one actually tell
Alexis
you what
is like,
happened?
what the absolute fuck's going on there? Yeah, Alexis
Yeah,
is
it's like
what the
me.
fuck?
It's like me when I
Basically,
joined.
Philippe looks like Mardon, and that's what she picked up on. That's why she's been doing
Alexis calls bullshit on that. Like, fuck, Alexis looks like Mardon. Like, nah,
it.
you all failed roles, and it's never gonna happen.
Just catching him up. Because
Like, look at him.
No one
He's
told him.
weird Italian looking. I don't know.
Where is it?
Looks like Super Mario.
Well, I'm upstairs with Bishop, and who's telling me to get Parker to help,
Right.
and
Funeral arrangements. Yep.
we have to find out like his family and all that, and yeah.
I might actually be able to find that from medical
Next
records
kin.
if he's ever been to the hospital.
Sage.
I'm right
Next
here.
of
You
kin.
don't have to yell at me. I'm right here. Yes.
Sage.
Yes.
I'm not yelling, Sage.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm listening to music as well, Sage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what Alexi's for. He'll find out all that information for you. He's useful that way.
Oh yeah.
But he might be too busy.
No, he won't be.
Oh,
He
oh,
won't
I
be.
see.
Yeah. He doesn't have your love life for a start.
Bishop's mum's busy. No.
Oh.
I'm free. No.
Oh,
Harsh.
okay, well, I'll hit the button on that speaker, saying, could Alexi please come up to the office up here?
Lexi pulls his arm out.
Hey, sorry, Alan. We'll have to invade your personal space later. Go see what these guys are up to.
I
Also
can continue it.
I'll say over the microphone. Good luck on that colonoscopy, Alan.
He's
For
having
everyone
a
to
what?
go.
Somewhere.
He's
in
having a
the-
what? I thought you said he was having a colonoscopy for a minute there.
Yeah, Alexi can go
That's
if
what
he
I
wants.
said.
I'll finish the examination.
Right.
Pat him on the shoulder and tear off.
I had one of those when I joined the army.
Fun.
And twice on a Thursday.
Yeah, but I'm not telling her that.
Okay, so wow, what the fuck's going on? So Alan's getting a colonoscopy with a doctor presently.
But everyone in Bishop's place knows that now.
Right. I got that impression.
Yeah.
Alexis, you just left the
So embarrassing.
colonoscopy to go and assist with.
See what Sage and Bishop were up to, and also let Bishop know what's going on with our
Okay, so Alexis,
Seb's
you're
apartments.
bursting into the upstairs room, into the control room where Sage is and Bishop is there, currently under discussion.
Hey guys.
Hi, can you help me find out Lionel's next of kin, please?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
And by the way, Winston's asked us to do a bit of a favor for him. Go check out these apartments and portray the information that's given to me. Lots of deaths.
All right. That
But
sounds
yeah.
like fun.
I pull out my laptop and start looking up Lionel Hutz. No, what? Lionel
Bowen.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, you can obtain information about his next of kin. It's pretty sad, really. He's just got like a sister, and everybody else in their family has pretty much disowned him. She would visit him about once every couple of months over the years, and that started to drop off towards the end of his prison sentence. Mother and father both deceased. Aunties and uncles, the ones that were known are deceased. Any that were unknown, they don't obviously have any records for them. What else can I tell you? Not a lot. There was a priest that visited him in jail for years.
Poor Lionel.
Should have stayed in jail. Ugh.
Not only in jail, but having visits from a priest. No.
Agreed.
Well, there you are. That's somebody who could go to his funeral and he could do the whole thing. He's a priest. That's what priests do.
Could someone else ring him up? I don't have the time for those
I'll ring
sorts
him
of
up.
people. Thank you.
It's the
Thank
least I
you.
could possibly do for your dearest retainer.
Who are
Isn't
you
that right?
ringing? Who's this you're ringing?
The priest that visited him
Oh, right, you're ringing the priest that visited him.
to see if he'll do his death business.
Right. Okay.
Maybe we should figure out
Why
what to
is
say
the
about his
funeral
death.
at night?
Because vampires are going. Like, obvious.
Duh.
Yeah.
Why is the funeral at 3 a.m.?
There's definitely no demons or small children, Catholic priest. That's all legit.
Okay, so the priest's name is Father Radford. Father Radford. And you call him up, and a lady answers the phone, and she says she names some Christian organization from which you've called out. This is some sort of halfway house for kids that are in dire straits, basically.
Yep.
And she tells you the name of the institution, and she says, "Can I help you?"
Good evening. I'm after the father whose name you just given me, and I've probably forgotten.
Radford.
Radford.
Oh, you've just got him. You're very lucky. I'll just go and get him. 1 minute. She goes off. 2 or 3 minutes later, the phone gets picked up. Hello. Who's
Good
there?
evening.
Father Radford here.
My name is Alexis. It's a rather odd phone call, but
Yes.
a friend of ours and an acquaintance of yours has passed away, and I was just wondering if you would do his Catholic death business.
Don't know what you mean by that. Oh, you mean like last rites and such?
Yeah, and his burial and stuff.
Funeral and all of that?
Yeah, that's the business.
I see. Well, it's not typically my sort of thing. Usually I'm more of a sort of outreach to prisons and things, but seeing as he asked, if you're asking directly, I suppose I could.
Yeah, well, I think he knew you. Lionel Bowen, he was in prison.
Yes, I suddenly lost contact with him a couple of months back. When he left prison, they weren't able to pass on his details for some reason.
He was in the employ of one of my friends and passed away of unexpected accidental death.
So you know more people that were friends with him, do you?
New friends.
And was it true then that he was let off on charges?
That is true. He was innocent.
He was innocent. Well, I did pray for him, I did pray hard on his behalf. For 12 long years or more, I think it was. Anyway, well, if I would love to meet anyone that was friends of Lionel's, so of course if you're having some sort of send off, then of course I would be more than happy to help you arrange that.
Alrighty, I will send you through the details shortly.
Thank you very much. Good night then.
Have a good evening. Alright, so time and place, and I'll send it to this guy and he'll turn up.
Good job. We'll probably have to do it maybe tomorrow or something, because we really got to go help the situation that you were talking about. I'll give a call to that lady, Lionel's sister, if we have the number for that woman.
Lionel's sister.
Yeah.
Yep. She answers the phone. Hello.
Hi, I'm Sage. I'm Sage, a friend of Lionel Bowen's.
I know who you are.
You know who I am?
Yes, I know who you are. He spoke of you to me in jail.
Oh. Right. The whole mistaken identity thing.
Could have done something about that much earlier, couldn't you? Why did you wait so long? Why did you wait till he was at the end of his life?
At the end of his life?
It was the end of his life now, wasn't it?
How do you know?
Police reports.
Oh, you've already been told that he had died?
I've had the report, yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't have a choice but to stay away. And when I was finally able to, I did my best to find him and get him out of jail. I am really sorry.
Well, maybe you can just stay away from now on then.
I'm going to hold a funeral for him. I don't have to go.
No, you don't hold this funeral for him. You're what caused this.
Harsh truth. Maybe. I'm sorry. I didn't do anything
You
to.
want to do something to make it right? You make some sort of charity donation, some huge charity donation, and you make, I don't know, you just do something good for the world and not for yourself. And she just hangs up the phone.
I should probably do that. Okay, well, I mean, I'm probably going to pay for his funeral, guys, but that didn't work out like I planned. She's not very happy.
I'm still in the examination.
I heard that across the room. I don't know.
Is there anyone huggable here? Alexi looks huggable. I walk over to Alexi and I hug him. Sadly.
I've seen what you do to the NPCs. What do you have to
It's okay, you're not an NPC, you're safe.
do? That's right. You're...
The NPCs will sue you for sexual harassment.
Got lots of money now.
Parker is the richest out of all of them. He's been the most harassed.
Oh. Well, not just by me.
Perhaps you should make a trust
Truly.
for innocent prisoners and finding aid in prison.
That's a good idea, actually.
It's
then
an
don't get
excellent
murdered.
idea. What are we talking about? Because Bishop was paying about as much attention.
Sage applying blood money to her problem.
Well, that's what I do, and it works for me.
I know it works fine.
Yeah.
Throw money at the problem.
Pay it and never mention it again, Sage.
Yeah. Maybe you could write him a song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a tribute.
I've got to donate money. Well, I was going to anyway. But I think this, like what you said, Alexi, is a good idea. So we can start up something like that. That'd be good.
Yes.
I look up these apartment blocks on Metacrawl or whatever it was before Google.
Okay. So you look up these apartment blocks. You want to make a computer and investigation check, please, or what is it? Intelligence and computer check. That's what it is for V2.
I'm gonna go downstairs while he does that.
So what's happening, Alexi? What's the problem?
This apartment block, I'm quite interested to go check it out.
What's
4 successes
wrong with
with-
this apartment block?
4 successes.
Well, yeah. Apparently, a whole lot of people died pretty much overnight.
This is a big area. This not just one apartment block. It's a complex. It's kind of like a warded complex with gates and fences, and inside of that area, a bunch of very low cost housing, high rises, stacks of them behind each other. Some of them higher than others, but mostly they're averaging at about 10 to 20 floors. Some of them are a bit bigger than that. Concrete high rises, ugly as fuck, looks like Chernobyl to you. It's not it's very industrial, very brutalist design.
Can you bring up some maps of this, Alexi?
That's
Bring
what
up
it
the
is.
precursor of Google Maps.
I am going to ring Tatiana.
Well, that's funny because you have a message from Tatiana on your phone where she tried to call you, but she hung up before you answered. So you don't know how you missed that, but never mind.
Those
So-
Nosferatus are bad news.
I'll
So-
ring her
I
up.
mean,
Call her up. Bishop.
Hey, Tatiana, you want to go out on a date?
She's speechless for the first time in her entire life.
Yeah, I mean, there's something happening at a bunch of, at a complex, and people
You
are
had me
dying.
for a moment there, Bishop. You had me for a whole moment.
Well, I always thought that was your idea of a date, Go out and shoot people, have fun.
It's a little bit more complex than that, Bishop, but we can talk about it sometime. Maybe you might enjoy what I have in mind for a date. But anyway, Bishop, yeah, there's some shit going on, and I'm sending some resources out there now. We seem to be at about the same kind of level of preparation, it seems. We've all heard about this at the same time.
Okay.
So I've got a wee convoy of about 4 units traveling right now. I've got 2 choppers in the air. And I'm just gonna keep that stuff back at the edges and the perimeter of the zone.
Okay.
Do you want to bring your team in first?
Yeah. Yep.
Or are you gonna go building by building, or how do you plan to do this?
We'll go building by building. I'll get our chopper to land us on the roof
You're gonna land on the roof?
of the complex. Yeah.
All right, I will make sure that you have clearance to do that.
All right. I'll get the rest of them up. All right. I'll see you soon.
Good luck.
All right. Send a text to Philippe. Send a text to everybody within 2 feet of me.
Oh, you can just send a red alert.
Yeah. That's all I do.
Say
Red
thanks,
alert, and they
Charlie,
all
for
know what that
sharing this
means.
one song.
Eh?
I said, say thanks, Charlie, for showing Russell Swan Song, because now he's seen the red alert thing on Swan Song, and that's how it works. Something like that.
Okay. Yes. Good. That's my girl. Go for it.
All right.
Yes. All right.
So everybody knows that the whole team is on red alert.
And they've got their stuff. They know what stuff by now to have. And
so Dr. Shipman is sliding down the fire pole, collecting his jacket and his tactical armor and his guns and shit as he slides down the pole, and then he lands in the back of the helicopter between the blades.
I have to get up from here, Bishop, since you called the red alert while I'm already here.
Right. So everybody's gearing up. Is that the gist?
yeah, they've got stuff in their vehicles and they've got stuff here so that if they're not with their vehicles, they can use the stuff here.
Okay, so the chopper on the roof is now winding up.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a riot shield if possible, Bishop.
Riot shield.
How's Alan's examination going?
Can I have a medical intelligence and medicine check from Dr. Shipman, please?
Not charisma and medicine? No.
Charisma. Is that in order to deliver the bad news? You have terminal cancer, but you're a ghoul.
2.
2 successes. Okay, at this point, you get the exams done, Dr. Shipman, but you're going to need time to process the data properly later. So you can put the tests and things aside and hope that they don't spoil.
Yeah, and I'll let Ella know that. It'll come back to him.
Okay. All right. And he said, well, can I go with the team then?
I don't know if you're fit enough for that, Ella.
So what do you mean?
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Fucking with me.
Yes, yes.
He gives you a long look and then he punches you in the shoulder quite hard, like, yeah. And then he goes, all right, what do you do, Dr. Shipman? Are you going to join the group?
Yeah, I'll follow Ellen.
Okay. All right. He goes and gets, when you meet Alan on the roof, he's wearing, tactical armor and shit, and he's got a shotgun over his shoulder and a riot shield and a helmet. Yeah. So at first you don't even recognize him.
Oh, I get a helmet too then.
Yeah. It looks like Judge Dredd.
We're up the front then, Alan.
He's like, what?
We're up the front, Alan.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Turns around, what?
You are not up the front.
You're
Come
not even
over
supposed
here.
to recognize me like
He's
that.
immune to heart disease, though. He'll be fine.
Come here, Alan. I'm glad that you have a riot shield, though, because I don't really want to get hit by anything. So.
Yeah, right. Figured that.
Thank you.
All right, so you stay behind the riot shield, all right?
Mm-hmm. And you as well.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I've got a shotgun too. See that? Here, you can hold that if you like. You ever tried
It's
running
right.
it out?
I don't think I have.
You might like it. It's a bit different to that rifle that you're normally using, but nonetheless.
I prefer the rifle.
How can you prefer it if you've never tried it? Hey, about that? You can't prefer something if you don't know what the other one is, the alternative. Wouldn't you agree, Bishop?
Damn it. Can't hear you. The chopper's so loud.
What? What did you say?
Never mind. Let's get in the fucking chopper, can we?
Put on your headset. Now you can talk.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
better. Still freaking loud though, isn't it?
All right. I'm sorry to inconvenience you.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Now,
Chopper's taking off with you guys in the back of it now, okay?
and Philippe is the last one to jump in because he just got there on his bike.
Okay.
Motorbike.
You all got
On a
voice comms,
bicycle?
right?
Does he dive the bike into the sky and then jump off the bike to grab onto the helicopter before it flies away? No.
That's some shit Sage would do, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No.
And Caitlin
no.
would try that too.
Mm.
No,
Pretty sure she did try that.
He gets in and he's like very quiet, very.
He's got his headset. He's
Yeah.
bring that out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the chopper is now heading across the city. It's a pretty heavy chopper. And you can see a couple of other choppers with huge light beams coming down into this area. This particular complex of housing, low income housing. Many towers in there, maybe 10 of them, 10, 15 different buildings. The chopper is approaching. Who's your pilot?
The one that Chase sent us. It cost me a bloody fortune. I thought we were friends.
That was the mates rates.
Mates race, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you saying that you would rather have had a substandard pilot?
Ugh.
No, but mates, we could have had it a little cheaper than that. We went through a war together, for goodness sake.
So what's the name of this pilot anyway?
I thought we already made a name for him.
Did we? Well, why don't you know it then?
I don't know.
Don't have an answer for that, do you?
Because I depend on my GM to know all.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake right there. See that?
Okay.
It's a mistake. Okay, Barry, I'm going through your character notes. Jimmy Westinghouse chases Ghoul. No. Vincent, no. I see no notes on this individual.
All right.
Maybe in this spreadsheet.
Is he American? If Chase
Yeah, I guess he
hasn't-
would be. He probably would be, right?
Yeah.
So we just call him Larry Ford.
Larry Ford. All right then. Very
Okay.
unoriginal, but okay, we can live with it.
Larry Ford, 69.
You know.
Well, the name Larry Ford was taken.
No, make him a Murray, and you can
Well,
play
69
Murray. I want to
times.
see you play Murray.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You can't do that.
No. Okay, Larry Ford turns the chopper around and begins rotating the tail around in a circle as you approach building number 4. Is this where you want me to put down, sir?
Exactly, but I want it to be quick.
All right. And he drops you on the roof, comes right down very close to the roof. Doesn't quite touch down, but
Yeah.
he goes, that's it. And they open the door.
Everybody off.
You guys will jump off. Gonna get dex and athletics checks.
Is it risky?
It's a little bit risky, yeah.
Okay.
1.
5. Oh,
Wow.
you can have one of my successes if you want.
Damn. shit.
No.
Oh.
I just have
Okay.
to always do this every time.
Just like
Is mine any harder with a shield?
Yeah.
why are you
probably.
making it more difficult for yourself?
If you can be 7 for sure.
Because I'm just like the shields are tough.
Can you roll?
Zero
mine, please?
successes.
Can someone roll mine?
Yep. Are you bishop today?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
Philippe.
some Bishop
And Philippe.
And
and
Philippe.
Philippe.
All right. Just Bear with me while it opens.
Bishop.
All right, Bishop is going to roll.
Oh, we got John with us as well.
Yep. That is true.
Whatever that was.
2 successes for Bishop.
Philippe is going to roll. Man, I miss my computer already.
My dice. My dice. Yes.
4 for Philippe.
4 for Philippe. Okay, well, Philippe is a ninja. He jumps out. He's fine.
I stumble over.
The rest of you stumble quite badly. Alexis, not so much. Whoever, did you get the 0?
I did.
Okay, so yeah, you probably take a point of non-aggravated damage.
I got 5. How did Alan do?
I soaked that.
How did Alan do? Okay. Having had
All
not
to
very
get-
much progress.
Yeah, roll 7, Alan.
Okay, Alan. Oh. Alan didn't do very well. Alan has no successes. He doesn't botch, but he has no successes.
Can I help him? As soon as I hopped out.
We get
Is
tangled
his
with each
funny?
other, me and Alan. Our shields.
Alan seems to have twisted his ankle or something, and he's like hobbling across the roof.
I'll run up to him, bite my
Fuck.
lip, and then like kiss him.
Oh, you're gonna have to twist it back into place.
Gross,
He rolls onto his back.
doctor.
Do it! Somebody do it!
Doctor,
Give him a
I don't
hand.
know how to do. That's right. The doctor doesn't know how to do
Strength and
medical
medicine?
stuff.
Yep.
Um,
Wits and medicine. Anyone who's got wits and medicine can make it.
We will be practicing this tonight after we finish.
4 successes.
Okay.
5 successes.
Wow. Okay. So between you, you've totally. It's like, okay, thank you.
One twists it, the other one twists it off.
One twists the ankle that way, and the other one twists his body that way, and then he snaps. Okay, he's all
Yeah,
better.
this needs more practice, but let's get on with it. Come on, let's go.
What do you mean it means more practice? You're not even trained.
You can be all right.
Let's
there.
go.
Or-
All right. As you're moving across the top of the building, can you make perception alertness checks, please? In fact, I should have done this a little bit earlier, but it's okay.
Alex rolls 3.
5.
Bishop rolls -2.
Oh,
Philippe rolls 1.
All right.
it's all right. I'll carry.
Who got -2?
Bishop.
Bishop. What is Bishop thinking about that he's not paying any attention at all?
He's thinking about the idiot that just sprained his ankle, trying to.
Right.
They've been practicing us. What's wrong with them?
Right. Fair enough. Everybody else, what you've also noticed as you've come in here is that there you've seen glass on the front of the building, windows smashed out of apartment blocks downstairs, panels missing, people splattered on the street below, seem to have been dropped from high places or pushed.
This smells like Sabat.
But anything like that would smell like Sabat.
I think so.
Can I make investigation rolls to get any further information on who might have caused it?
You can make an investigation roll.
Two.
What kind of tools do you guys have with you? It's particularly investigating tools.
Oh, we brought Philippe.
My
Yes.
We
BlackBerry
got Philippe.
and my auspexes and my
You brought your
eyeballs and shit.
Yeah.
Does anybody have binoculars? Does anyone have night sights?
All the stuff that they
vision?
need, like that they would have. I'd have to be a pretty stupid person not to have
I
that.
don't need night vision.
I don't have night vision. No.
Yeah.
But
No, if it was
probably
going,
would,
I'd have it.
I probably would have binoculars around my neck.
Yeah.
I
Similar
wouldn't
ones
have
or something.
binoculars though,
Okay.
because I
So-
feel like I'd be up close, sort of.
Right. So you don't go for that long telescopic surveillance shit.
No, I go for riot shields and night vision.
We have
Okay. Well, who's most likely to be on binoculars?
Probably Sage, because she's the old snipey shooter.
Right.
Currently, though, we're just walking around and looking and keeping awareness of our footing because it's glass everywhere. So
Well, you're on the roof, so there's no glass on the roof here where you are.
does
Uh,
we'll do our best then.
okay. So
I
I'm sort of
can put my-
imagining. Sorry, I'm imagining you guys landed on the roof. The helicopter's fucked off now, and now you're moving around, looking around at the rest of the complex from what you can see from the roof.
yeah, as well as covering our asses, you know, just in case.
And you're
Like they
on.
do.
I'm assuming you landed on one of the highest buildings so that you would have the tallest cover.
Yeah.
Are we being stealthy, Bishop? I could
Oh,
use
when
my
we
night
flew in
vision.
the helicopter.
You landed in a helicopter. Your stealth cover is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then red eyes.
I mean, you could try and be stealthy on the roof, but okay, you can use a gleam of
Yeah,
red.
be stealthy on the roof, but
I'm gonna walk up.
I'll be
use your red
obfuscated
eyes.
anyway.
Use
I'm
Okay.
gonna walk up and guard the door.
Yep,
Okay.
red
My
eyes and
riot
have a look
shield.
around.
So you're guarding the door with your riot shield. Okay, can you make a perception alertness check, please, Alexi? You guys are looking around. Everybody else can make their perception alertness checks. If you're using a scope, you can add 2 dice.
Oh, 0, sorry.
Okay.
0 for you, Alexi. Okay, so 4 for you, Sage. You're not using a scope.
No, but I'm using red eyes.
Red eyes. Okay, you can see down into the next apartment block across the way. There's a whole side of the building that's been torn over by something that looks like an explosion, has ripped open about 4 floors of the next apartment over from you. And looking in through those 4 floors with your gleam of red eyes, you can see there's something kneeling down and feeding off the bodies inside there.
I can see something feeding off people or the bodies. There's an explosion down there, Bishop.
You can, yeah,
Okay.
you can
We
see
really need to be careful.
it's been
we might-
ripped open.
We might find ourselves dealing with explosions here.
Okay.
Covering this door.
Everybody got that? All right. Bishop will have a look for explosives on the door.
Okay. Can you make a wits and explosives check? Alexi, I think Bishop has explosives as a specialty.
Yep.
Or as a skill.
Demolitions.
Demolitions, there you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Zero successes.
I knew you'd say that. I knew it.
Yes.
Okay, you search the door, you don't find any explosives.
Okay. All right. Get ready for it. All right.
Now, what
Okay.
is... okay, before you open the door, who's where? What have you got?
I'm right at the front at the door with my riot
Riot
shield and my
shield,
short
right.
sword.
Short sword, okay.
I'll be with Alan. We were looking down.
So you're over by the edge of the wall, basically by the edge of the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, with Alan. Bishop, you're over by the door
Okay.
because you're
All
doing
right.
demolitions. Dr. Shipman, where are you?
I'll just be obfuscated, keeping sort of distance from everyone a bit.
Okay, so you're back over by a one of those large vertical fan duct
Yeah.
things on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody move back. Everybody move back. Just be cautious.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll move away from the edge.
I'm
That's
gonna use
being
my
said.
celerity. If it,
To
if I'm wrong, and I have been known to be, if it goes boom, I'm out of there. If I see a wire, anything that I should have seen before, I'll go for it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. He opens the door.
Okay, you open the door. And as you open the door, a terrifying figure leaps at you immediately and instantly. This deranged looking, probably vampire creature, very dehumanized, leaps from the stairwell directly at you with claws and teeth. You can make a dex and dodge check, please.
I'll use my celerity. Can I?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
What are you trying to do with celerity? Can't hear you.
Your dodge got 3 anyway.
3. Okay. All right, it leaps at you. You manage to get just out of the way. You can attack it back. What did you have in your hand?
I had a gun, as per usual.
All right, and Alexi, you've got a sword, right?
Yep. Can I make a stab?
Yep. So you're making a dex and melee, and Barry, you're making a dex and firearms.
Yep.
Of course, firearms is going to make a lot of noise. Keep that in mind. Are you sure?
I haven't got anything else. I haven't got
You haven't-
anything else but a gun.
You have knives, no doubt.
3
Nice.
successes.
3 successes. All right. Yep. What are you trying to do to it? Stab it, are you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you try and stab it as it goes past you?
Yeah, just in the centre mass somewhere.
Okay.
Once I get my feet, I'll start trying to remove a limb or
I'll
something.
cut its throat at speed.
Okay. So you're not shooting it, you're cutting its throat.
No, I'm cutting its throat.
Okay. So
at
can you make a
speed.
dex and melee for Barry as well,
I
please?
sure can.
Yep.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay. Between the two of you, you decapitate it, and it crumbles away to ash and slips between your fingers.
Okay. All right.
Oh, did you want me to kill the guy down here?
Yep. Take a shot.
Okay. I will. Yeah. Shoot the guy down the bottom. Once I find my firearms.
Fire. See, they could have been called fire legs, but they chose
Terrible.
were.
arms.
4.
4 successes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him. Bang in the back of the head. At which point he falls over, and then he picks himself up slowly and looks over in your direction. And you can see his face, though half of it's gone. The half that is, you can see his eye looking around, scanning the wall of the
I
building.
close my eyes. My red eyes.
Yeah.
And duck down.
All right. When you
Pull
look
Alan down
next-
too.
the next time you look, he's gone.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't kill him, but he did have a big chunk of his head missing.
Okay. Well done. You did your best. Come on, let's go.
You
Alexi.
using a silencer on that sniper rifle?
Probably not, because I can't use a silencer with the 3 bullets, the
Oh,
fiery
right.
bullets.
Right,
So,
with the incendiary rounds.
yeah,
I'll go at the front, Bishop.
What
Okay.
This is obviously vampire heavy.
Okay, what you
Okay.
can do, Sage, is you can have 2 different clips of ammunition, and you can put in one clip for when you've got a silencer, and put in a different clip when you want to go loud.
Does seem very time consuming.
Yeah,
I think
you haven't played enough first-person shooter games.
for this one, however, he was feeding off of someone. He's a vampire.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fiery one.
Fair
It
enough.
might be loud, and I'm sorry, but
All right.
yeah.
Everyone make perception alertness checks, please.
I also burn blood into stuff.
3.
How long does it last when you put blood and strength?
A scene.
A scene.
Okay, I won't do that until I need
Alexi
to.
rolls 5 on that. Perception
Okay.
alertness.
Wow.
That's really good.
Bishop
job.
rolls 2,
Bishop rolls 2.
and Philippe rolls cancel. Damn, what did I do that?
I hate that.
3.
3. Okay. So, all right. Everybody, you start to notice that there's definitely sound has picked up around the place. You're hearing sounds, and also the absence of sounds too. Suddenly, as after the gunshot, everything goes quiet for a minute, and then you hear the sound start up again, and now you're starting to realize where the sounds are coming from, and you're just beginning to realize that there's probably more of these creatures in the building that you're standing on top of. And somehow you get the impression there's more of them in the other buildings in this whole place. Perhaps the whole place is infested with these wights.
But if I see someone that is worthy of shooting, I will do that from the top of the roof.
Okay. All right. So you stay up there for a while, and Sage, can you make a? In fact, you just did.
Yep.
It's fine.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You get three targets.
Excellent.
You
Pop, pop, pop.
get
Yeah.
one attempt per target.
Okay.
Otherwise, they get away.
Well, 5.
Okay. So you kill the first one.
And I'm allowed 2 more shots.
2 more shots. 2 more targets.
Very good.
I
Okay,
ask
8.
team if we're able to subdue and capture one of these whites, if we can.
So 585.
585.
Gutting
Right.
them
If you
all
wish,
down.
Doctor.
So Sage just killed 3 whites with a sniper rifle. Bishop, you had 2 successes. Do you want to? What would you want to? Do you want to attack them, or do you want to leave them?
I'll attack him.
Okay. What are you attacking with?
I'll take my gun out now.
Okay. This is a long-range weapon.
Oh,
Sort
okay.
of-
I swapped my sword for a stake.
I thought we went down.
You're
Didn't
on the
we?
roof. As
Okay.
I
far
don't
as
think
know,
there's any
you're
point
on
in
the roof.
taking them. You won't get anything from them.
I don't know.
I'm more
The doctor wants
interested in
to
seeing if
experiment
I
with it.
can
Okay.
fix them.
I will take a pot shot using
With you-
my guns.
Okay. So you're using pistols.
Yeah.
So does Bishop not have any assault rifle or anything with him when he jumped off the helicopter?
Oh yeah. He's got an assault rifle.
Okay. So why is he not using that for taking out?
I'll use that. I'll use that. Barry's not focusing at the moment.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're using like something like an M16 or something. In any case.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
So this is Dex and firearms for Bishop, please.
Yeah.
And he gets 2 attacks, two attempts. Okay, you definitely hit one of them, but you don't think you killed him. That was a brief,
Oh.
single
Minute jams.
burst.
Yeah.
And your second attack jams. The gun jams. You're like,
Crap.
You gotta sort your guns out.
all right. Philippe got 3 successes, didn't he, for targets?
Sorry.
Did Philippe roll for a perception alertness on?
He did. He got 3. Yep.
Got 3. So Philippe, you see 3 targets, but you don't know any way you can hit them. You don't have any long-range weapons.
Okay. I asked John for his.
Well, John, has Philippe got any training with sniper rifles at this point?
That's up to you, Russell. You want to throw a dice and see if he's been training him in it?
I rolled a 1.
Nah.
Okay,
Nah.
so John, is he here with you?
Yeah,
No.
he is.
Yes.
I told you he
Got all
was.
your goals. Okay. All right. So John's going to make an attack from here. Knowing where you've seen them, you've spotted the targets.
Yeah.
And John takes the first shot, hits one, but doesn't just clips him. Your second target, he hits with 2 10s, an 8, and a 6, so he kills him very cleanly.
Yeah.
And your third target, John hits with an 8 7 7 9 and kills him too. So John's gunning for Sage's
Not a chance.
position. Not a chance.
Did he
Does
roll
anyone-
8 successes?
Wasn't
Who
8.
wants to start going through the building?
Right. John reloads all the guns and passes them back to you, Bishop.
Okay, all right.
Who wants to
And,
start going through the building? Bishop?
Yeah, you go first, because
Yeah, well, I want
Are
someone
we
to cover my
worried that we
back.
might be out of our depth here?
let's
We
do
might
it.
get overrun.
Let's do it. I'll talk to Tatiana. I'll go on her radio wavelength.
Yep.
Tatiana, we got
Bishop, yeah.
whites, dozens of
Whites.
the little buggers.
Okay. And are you going to clear them out?
That's what I'm here for.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, if it's too much, you can call it in and we will just fire rockets, but the cost is going to be high.
I know. That's why I don't want to spend it. So we'll go in and knock them out.
Okay, good luck. I'll be here if you need me.
Yeah, okay.
Cover my back. I'm assuming we'll miss some going past the doors, and if they jump out behind us, I'd rather someone was watching that way.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
guess this seems like another terrorist attack, like the train
pretty
car.
much.
Okay.
Pretty much. They don't give up. I'll give them that. Okay.
Start to head down.
Okay.
Okay. And as you go through the building, you get down about 3 floors before the first white leaps out at you from a corridor. Everyone can make a dex and firearms check if they want to try and hit it before it gets to you.
I should try and impale it on the sword when it
I'm
gets
wondering
to
if
me.
it's worth staying up on top of the roof and just taking them out as they come over. Well, what do you think, Bishop? Should I stay?
You take somebody on the roof with you. Don't be alone.
Well, I
look at
guess it's
Alan.
going to be me, isn't it? All right.
Yes.
Okay, I'll
Yes,
come with
thank
you. I'll sit with my back to you so
Mhm.
that you can look out down below, and I'll keep an eye on the door because there's only one door, and if I've got a gun on that door, nothing's coming through it, right?
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. So they go and do that. The rest of you 3, you weave your way downstairs, and finally one of them jumps out at you.
I'm going to try and stake one if possible.
You're going to try and stake one if possible.
Not me. I won't be able to.
Okay.
Just advising the others.
just advising.
I'll
if they can.
entertain the doctor.
Entertain the doctor. So you're going to attempt to stake one?
Yep. Oh, like while he's flying towards us, I'll try and stake him.
All right, so you try and stake him. So let's have a dex and melee check from you. Would you like to spend any willpower? You know you want to. You know.
No, I've got 4.
4 successes or
No, 4 willpower. You just don't go spending it like crazy.
right. Seems to me like you need to work to get some willpower back.
I sure do. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, you stake him, but no. He's not staked.
I'm going to try use strength next time.
He's very upset. Okay, that makes more sense.
Hmm.
He comes for you though, with his teeth and claws, and you can make a dex and dodge. 2.
2 successes.
Okay, you take.
I've also got a shield.
and a shield.
Hmm.
Okay.
Not
Right.
too sure what the rolls for that are, but
Add 2 more dice.
two successes.
Wow. Okay. All right. You bash him off you as he comes at you to bite you and claw you. One of his claws gets out almost at you, but he can't quite get your face. You're pretty sure if you did hit you, you would have taken your eye out, though. At that point, Doctor, what are you doing?
I want to pop a sleeve gun out and try and shoot him in the legs.
Okay. Use a sleeve gun and shoot him in the legs.
You've
Okay.
only got 2. 2 bullets, right?
Yeah, that's more than none.
Okay.
That's the spirit.
Right. Dex and firearms, Doctor.
0.
Oh, bang. Okay. You blast a hole in the floor. Goes off. It's very loud. Bishop?
I am gonna take out my. I'm making. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my Desert Eagle and blow 'em away.
All right. So you pull out your Desert Eagle and you roll your dex and firearms.
One moment.
One moment, please. One moment, please.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do,
do.
do, do,
5 successes. Thank you for waiting.
do, 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 do. 5 successes. That was dex and firearms for Bishop, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Blow his brains out, Bishop. He collapses back, and as he does, he begins to fall apart and turns to ash. The ash just covers your sleeves and hands and falls to the floor. It's gone.
All right, Bishop, let me stake the next one.
Yeah. Okay. I'll leave the next one to you.
Sage, make a perception alertness check. So yeah, I like putting the mayonnaise on right after the cheese because, and you see 2 whites running from one building across the street to the building that you're in.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Let's have
Yeah.
dex
So
and
3?
firearms. 3 successes. You hobble one of them
And 5.
and you kill the other one. The hobbled one manages to get to cover.
Damn it.
You know what? You can have one more shot at the hobbled one as he gets to cover.
5.
You kill him.
Okay.
So yeah, as I was saying, I like to put the mayonnaise on before the cheese.
I think we know the results of the physical.
Perception
I love
alertness.
it. Love it. I like to put them.
I also. Although not the wisest choice. It just soggies up the bread.
Waiting for that perception alertness.
Ah, so- 2.
2 successes. Okay. The floor seems to be creaking, Garth, where you are. Possibly.
Rotting floorboards.
Could be rotting floorboards, something like that. Then you realize it's not below you; it's above you.
Look up.
The ceiling bursts open and all of the shit comes flying into where you are, dust and all kinds of crap, along with wood and splinters, and several corpses, in fact, slough down around you, and among them, a white comes leeching at you. Is that a word?
I try and stake him.
You try and stake it. Leaping? Yeah, that works too. Okay, you're going to make a dex and melee, and he's also making a dex and melee. Dr. Shipman.
Strength and melee.
You can do strength and melee. Bishop, what are you doing? Dr. Shipman, what are you doing?
8 successes.
Good job.
Oh, good job. Well done.
Okay, because you're doing it simultaneously, you don't get to dodge his attack, but you do stake him. He does, however, hit you for 6 levels of aggravated damage unless you can soak it with fortitude and
soak
body
too.
armor.
Jeez.
And 3 body armor. One moment.
Wow, that's
3
really good.
successes.
1, 2, 3. Okay, you mitigate 3 of them. Nice. So you take 3 levels of aggravated damage from his claws and teeth before he comes to rest on the end of the stake and just stops.
Palm him off to the doctor and drop him at his feet. Pulling
Thank
out
you,
my
Alexi.
sword.
I'll drag the body off more.
No
to
more
sort of
fucking
the
around
side.
this time. They
What's
just all
your-
die.
What's your strength stat, Dr. Shipman?
Probably enough that everyone would see me struggling.
You can pump blood to your strength if you want. I don't know if that's something that you would do.
No, I don't think I'd do that.
Okay, so you're just dragging him
Yeah.
slowly back through the
I
building,
have everything pumped at the moment.
back to the elevator or something like that.
Probably just more off to the side, like against a wall,
Okay.
so it's out of the way.
Speaking of elevators, you hear the bell go ding.
Okay. Yes.
Did someone call the elevator?
Not me.
Sure as hell no, I didn't.
The elevator doors begin to open.
Okay,
Start
is
blasting. Not
yeah.
me, everyone else.
Okay.
Okay. And so so the elevator doors are in front of you. Whereabouts are you in relation to the doors?
I'm at the front, behind the shield. I
Right.
assume in front of people. Yeah.
Right in front of the door.
Yeah, man. I can use my fortitude and stuff.
Not even to the side of the door.
Well, to the side, but I'm in front of the guys that don't have a shield to protect them.
Okay. And are they going to be beside the door too, rather than directly in front of the door, or are you all
Probably off where I was dragging the body to. this point.
Natural training goes to the side.
Okay, so I'm going to say that Barry's on the right, Alexis is on the left, and Dr. Shipman, you've dragged the body off to the left too. So nobody's actually directly in front of the doors when the doors go bing.
No.
Okay. And Alexis, a small humanoid figure steps out of the lift.
What does it look like?
Are you obfuscated?
No.
No. Okay.
Philippe's gonna look at its aura.
Looks like a young girl.
I think I need to practice with a shield.
Philippe, can you make a perception and empathy check, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I do that too?
Yep.
Philippe rolls 2.
Okay. And Dr. Shipman.
1.
Okay. Well, in both cases, you both know that she is a human, except that Philippe, you had 2 successes. You know that she is confused and upset.
Does she look injured?
She does not appear injured.
What's the deal with that, guys?
She looks around.
Philippe uses
Have you seen them?
aura.
Have you seen
Oh,
them?
not aura. Presence. Philippe uses presence to calm her down.
Presence.
Is it presence? The one that makes you feel good. He's got that.
Well, I mean, calm the fucking something heart is calm the beast or some shit is what I think what you're talking about. It's a
Yeah, I
Animalism.
think so.
it's protean.
Animalism.
Animals.
No. That one, that thing uses every time. And that's,
Or makes everybody like you.
I can't remember. Yeah, the one that makes everybody like you.
Okay, well that's presence.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's
Bad
not-
elixir.
It doesn't automatically make her calm though. It just makes her like you.
Okay. Well, I'll make her like me if I can.
Okay. All right. So you're using awe.
Yeah.
She says, "Have you seen them? Have you seen them? Do you know what's going on around here? You're here to protect us, aren't you?" She looks at your weapons and thinks, "You've got to get me out of here, but we have to find my family."
We'll look for your family while we're going through the buildings.
It's floors. It's number 718.
What's
the
going on, little girl?
When I came home from school today, everybody was dead or dying or being chased around, and nobody's responding. The police aren't coming. Nothing's doing anything. Nobody will come and help us.
Now, listen to me now. I want you to go up the stairs, says Philippe.
No, I'm staying here. I'm staying right here. I'm staying here with you. You've got guns.
Okay, Philippe, may I pick you up?
Suddenly, one of the doors bursts open, and one of these whites comes bounding out and comes bounding down the hallway like a wolf, like it's actually leaping, using its arms and legs like that, bounding towards you.
Bishop
I
will
sawed
shoot
it.
Okay. Bishop, what were you going to do?
I'm going to shoot it.
You're going to shoot it? So Dex and firearms for you and Dex and me for...
Yep.
Bishop rolls 2 successes.
2 successes. That's a hit, but not a successful kill.
It's going to
And
make
I
me
get
go.
2 successes.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 successes, sorry.
You got 5 successes?
Yeah. Good old
Nice.
presence.
All right, between the 2 of you, you take it out before it gets there. And at this point, the little girl is screaming and she's covering her face and she's curled up in a ball on the floor next to Dr. Shipman.
Philippe picks her up. And
What do you mean by picks her up? Like
He asked her if
she's about 8 or 9. Okay.
okay, all right, because she's not going to be able to move anywhere. She'll be that scared. So he asks her if he can pick her up and take her to safety.
She says, I can walk.
All right, come on, come this way. I'll be back. And he takes her back to
where?
Sage. To Sage.
To the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to run her up 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
All right. Sage, Bishop comes running out of the door. And
Philippe.
Alan, wait a minute.
Philippe comes.
Oh, sorry, Philippe. Alan fires at you, but manages to offset the pistol just before he pulls the trigger and thus misses you. And he's like,
Turn around.
Fuck! I thought you were one of them.
It's all right. I've got a little package here for you to look after.
Who's this?
This is, what is your name, little girl?
She says, Sam, just Sam.
Sam is not us.
Oh, right. Hi, Sam. I'm Sage. Do you know my music?
What?
I'm a singer, but I'm also gonna help save Dave. So
My head hurts.
oh dear.
Where's my family? What's going on? What is happening?
What floor did you say, little girl?
Number 7.
You're not there, are you? Did you go up as well?
Oh, is this all up now?
This is on
Oh,
the
I think Philippe
Okay.
ran up the stairs.
Philippe,
down the bottom then.
Philippe took the girl up the stairs to the roof.
I'll go over to her and I'll be like, "Come here, come behind the riot shield, okay? Just hang out with Alan here."
What are those things? What are those things, miss?
The bad guys, monsters.
I've seen them eating people.
It's all right. We're going to put an end to it.
Okay. Why are the police not coming? I called them from the booth.
They will be here soon. I promise you.
I can hear the choppers, but they don't get any closer. I heard something coming here before. Is that how you got here?
That was how we got here. That's definitely right.
Are you the police?
Yes. Well, we work with the police.
There's a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them.
Okay, right. In here?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay.
Anywhere. They could come from anywhere, anytime.
We're prepared for that. We're going to make sure everyone's safe.
You're
Well,
gonna get me out of here.
we're going to try anyway. Just stay behind the riot shield with Alan here. This is Alan.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Just stay here. We'll stay on the roof and nothing will get up here. There's only one door, right? We'll just stay here and we'll keep our weapons trained on that door. So if anybody else comes through there, God fucking help them. It's not Bishop with another fucking kid.
All right. I'm going to go back to keeping lookout.
All right. Can you make another perception alertness check?
I sure can. Nope, nothing that time.
All right. Very good. So yes, you do not see anyone coming or going from the building.
When I saw her, I would have turned my eyes off, by the way.
Okay.
Instinctively, it's a bad look.
Makes sense, yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, Dr. Shipman and Alexei and Bishop, because this is Philippe on the roof right now. Philippe, you're going back to the group?
Yeah.
Okay, so Philippe's heading back downstairs.
It's the
you're
tough guys.
Philippe, you're by yourself right now.
Yeah, he knows it.
You make a perception alertness check as you head between the ceiling, the roof, and the 3 levels down by the stairs.
Philippe's perception and alertness test coming right up. Three.
Oh, that phone.
It's my vape.
Oh.
It's a terrifying noise. 3 successes, okay, versus... Okay, so as you're coming down the stairs, Philippe, you feel a rush of air from behind you momentarily.
Celerity spin.
Celerity, turn around, and a white has leapt off the ceiling above you that was hiding underneath the stairs
Okay.
above you. And it's leapt down and it's trying to clamp onto you and feed on you. If it succeeds, you could be in a lot of trouble. You can make a dex and dodge check.
It caught me when I was. Never mind. Okay. All right.
Have you got any blood pump, dude?
No.
And what about like armor and stuff?
He's
Yeah,
got body armor and crap like that.
I will take that into account.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your dex and dodge?
1 success.
Well, as it happens, that is just enough.
Okay.
And he tumbles to the side of you, having missed. But then he leaps back up, trying to claw you. You can do something at this point.
I'm gonna shoot him with my gun.
Okay, so you whip out your pistol and put it to his head, or you try to.
Yeah.
And fire away, dex and firearms, please.
Six and firearms.
1 success.
The creature dodges out of the way of your pistol, weaving beneath your arm and out round by the other side. It tries to claw the back of your leg. You can make a dex and dodge check.
Okay.
Oh man! Every time I get 10s, I get 1s.
5 successes.
Okay, he can't seem to touch you, Philippe. You're too agile and nimble.
Okay.
But you can make another attack if you want.
I'll shoot him again, but this time I'll put it as close to his head as I possibly can.
Dex and firearms.
Yeah.
Two successes.
It weaves around you again. You don't seem to be able to get your gun close to it. He seems to just keep ducking and diving around you, clawing at you, pushing the gun. Because the gun, when you've got a handgun and you're inside the range of the handgun, you know, it's easy to control where it is. And you're finding that you can't out.
Okay, I'm gonna pump blood to strength.
Okay.
How many?
Okay.
Blood?
3?
2 will max it. But
Max.
No, two. Yeah.
So you're at 5 strength now.
Yeah.
All right, very good. And what are you going to do with that?
I am gonna grab the little bugger, toss him, and shoot him. You know, you toss him over and go bang, bang,
Okay,
bang.
so you're going to throw him in the direction that you want to shoot, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make a dex, strength and athletics check.
Okay. Now that's not his biggest thing, but okay.
Oh, you're actually quite strong. You're stronger than I am.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Okay,
Well, naturally strong anyway.
you grab him, but you realize now, Bishop, you've never been in combat with a white before, and you realize that it is using all its blood and taking no penalties from any dice pulls. Basically, it doesn't feel pain, so it doesn't care. And you use all your strength and it just resists you. In fact, it throws you backwards into the... But as you're going backwards, you can still fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
All right.
I'm using what he's doing to my advantage.
All right, dex and firearms.
Yeah, that's Philippe. Yeah, it's not Bishop.
4 successes.
Sorry. 4 successes. This is who are we fighting with right now? Is this
Philippe.
Philippe.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep calling you Bishop.
That's all
4
right.
successes. Bang, 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 bang. All right, you hit it, and it dies.
Okay. He makes his way towards the guys. I'm on my way, a little bit held up.
All right, so Philippe clambers up out of
Yep.
the tunnel up onto the roof, and he's got white ash all over his clothes, and stains of blood as well. I think streaks of blood.
My God, this is going to cost a fortune.
Sage, Philippe's here. Looks like he's been through something.
I thought you were going back to the others.
Yeah, I was.
So why are you here? Are you okay?
I think
I
you
look
meant
like
me
you were
and
attacked.
Bishop and Alexei.
Or did you mean? Sorry, you meant down to those guys.
Yeah, I'm going
sorry,
down
why?
to those guys and back to
Oh, I
the
see.
guys. Yeah.
My apologies.
Sorry.
Right, turn around and try again.
Cut
Yeah.
page.
Let's rewind that.
All right. So Philippe, you go downstairs down to those guys. You get to them at last. Where are they and what are they doing at this point? Alexei and Dr. Shipman.
I would be waiting for everyone to come back down, just guarding with the shield up, knife out, ready to stick anyone that comes close.
All right. You see two whites come bursting out of of doors at opposite sides of a corridor. One coming from the far right, one coming from the far left, both coming towards you in the middle.
Oi, Doctor, get ready.
I want to see if I can try and trip one up.
All right. So you're gonna use obfuscate to do that as well?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
you're just gonna stick a leg out or something?
Yeah,
or?
just like a leg, like a cheeky school leg in the corridors, you know.
Right. Okay, so you can make a dex and athletics check, or make a strength and athletics check.
And I'm going to smash the guy that coming the other way with the sword.
All right. So you can go dex and melee. Strength and melee if you want.
One.
One success there.
5.
Okay, so 5 successes. You kill that white instantly with your sword. You just take its head off and it dies. The other one doesn't even make contact with your leg, I'm afraid, Dr. Shipman.
I'm glad no one saw that.
Yep. So it just goes past you and tries to attack Alexei because it can't see you right now. So Alexei, you see a blurred figure moving to your right. You can make a dex and dodge roll.
What's Bishop doing?
Good question. What is Bishop doing?
I will take a shot at it as it comes through.
Okay. How much was the dex and dodge?
3 successes, sorry.
3 successes. Okay.
Come on.
Yep, you managed to dodge the claws of this white.
These guys are aggravated damage. It actually makes me scared.
Bishop, you're making a dex and firearms check.
Yep.
Bishop. All right.
Philippe's coming into the room at this time too. You're watching all of
4.
this from a stairwell. 4 successes. Dex and firearms. Okay, Bishop, you take out the second one as it comes past Dr. Shipman.
Boom.
The room is filled with dust and powder in the air. It's quiet again. It's back together except for Sage and Alan, who are still on the roof. You guys have headsets on or what?
Yep.
Sure do.
Yep.
You already heard me yelling about that stuff before then.
Yep.
You get a call in from Tatiana over the radio. She asks you what your status is.
I say, it's fine. It's great. We're knocked down, and I tell her how many.
I'm also going to say that there's families in here that are still alive.
But we could do with some assistance.
She says, I'm going to bring 2 teams onto the roof and I'm going to send them down they're going to rappel down the walls.
Thank you.
I've got the rooftop covered. I don't know if she can hear, by the way. Just if she can, good.
You got a headset.
You can hold the headset up to the radio.
Oh.
So she can hear you. Anyway, go on. Go on, what were you saying, Sage?
Oh, I've got the rooftop covered.
Okay.
Yep.
That was the main point of that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. As you're watching from their stage, you see a helicopter fly in, and a team of a SWAT team, descend off ropes. They just shimmy down their ropes onto the roof, and then the chopper flies away. The team nod to you. The team leader comes over and gives you a call sign that you recognize. And then they hook up onto the side of the building, and they begin to rappel down the wall of the building.
That's so cool.
On zip cords.
I've been trying to teach you that for weeks, but nobody wants to do it.
I've been busy, Bishop. Okay.
Busy.
With my ghoul dying.
And love life.
Creating.
And, yep.
Yes. I mean, we were in Milan like a few days ago.
All right.
Come on,
then
everybody,
it's
let's
not
get
important.
Let's get going.
All right.
All right, we're going to find this family of this little girl. Or what are we doing?
If we find them, that's the thing. If we don't, well, you know.
I
It's
guess
a
she
lot.
came. Did she come from up? She come down the elevator, right?
She came up the elevator.
Also from below.
Yep.
Okay.
Go into her house. Wait, what
We
was
don't
your
know where she
apartment?
was.
What's your
Oh,
apartment?
right. Yeah, you can-
Sam?
Number 7.
Number
Number
7.
7, wasn't it?
718.
It was a 718, says Philippe.
Okay,
Cool,
go,
let's
go
move
in there and
towards it.
find out.
One moment, please. I have to get some.
So,
Go.
You should call the little girl.
tempting.
We should just turn the little girl.
Replace Lionel.
We can add her to the
Bishop
Malkavian.
would, Bishop, hearing you say
child
that
farm.
would slap the back of your head and go,
I did not say that out loud, but you know.
good.
I've already got a character of the child cool.
Yeah, no more child goals.
Yes, and the trouble that brings, how can I tell you?
It's fun.
So Barry, you ate
It's
all of your
fun.
brown, did you?
Oh, you bastard. You are a bastard. Oh, God, it's terrible.
Feel the pain.
I do. Anyway,
And let's
We-
move towards the apartment.
Okay. So
All right,
you,
I go with him, guarding. Well, I go in front of him with the shield, leading the
Okay.
way.
very good. And the little girl's behind you at the back, right?
The little girl is with
And
us.
she's on the
she's
roof.
upstairs.
Right, that's right.
No, we chopped her in half so we can have half each.
How kind.
Only doing our
Well,
duty.
like down vertically or horizontally?
Yeah, vertically.
You know the best thing about little girls, right?
No.
You flip them over, they're just like little boys.
I haven't
Oh
heard
my
that
god,
one in a
that's
very long time.
disgusting.
It's terrible.
Okay.
I'm
No,
disgusted.
indicted.
I guess this is getting demonetized.
There's
Cut that part
vampire.
out.
For what it's worth.
Bishop is jumping off the roof now with that comment. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
world of darkness, not world of everything's all good and happy.
Happy, joy. Okay.
You got worm taint.
So, Team Bravo is going down the side of the building. There's glass edifice on there, ropes, zip, 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 and then smash. You hear them go in through the glass, and then you're hearing sporadic gunfire, brrrt, 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 and hissing noises coming from various places. Meanwhile, you're inside the building, approaching the entrance to room 718. Would you all like to make perception, alertness, or investigation checks? Depending on what you're doing.
I
Alexis
will,
will go perception investigation.
Mhm.
and I will look for any
Same.
kind of trap,
3.
like a bomb.
Bishop, is that it?
Yeah, I'm having a look here for a bomb or anything.
Cool. You rolled 2.
Mm-hmm.
Philippe,
Philippe, well, there's not a lot I can do. I'm just going
I
to
got a
stand
3.
aside and get ready.
you got
for-
0.
Yeah, well,
0.
You can
Wow.
look pretty.
You
That's
look like
true.
Mardon, bro. Let's see how that gets you.
Let's go.
not my bloody fault, is it?
Well, it doesn't matter. You're getting shit for it anyway.
It is not my fault. Will everybody concentrate with what they're bloody well doing, please?
Oh, you Italian look the same anyway, so
When you get to the door is not on its hinges.
Oh, that's all right. Then I don't have to check it. Okay, it's going to be
you
all
can-
bad.
You can
isn't it?
feel the wind flowing through the apartment, through into the hallway from outside. So you're guessing that the windows have been smashed.
you want me to go on first?
I
Yeah,
probably would have already started to go in. I would have just gone in.
Cool.
Okay, Dr. Shipman, you go inside to the apartment, and as you get there, you look around, and then you see this creature's beak turns it towards you. This
A beak?
massive, long beak that seems to come protruding out of its face, like it's made of bone, like some kind of weird-ass fucking dinosaur. And then you realize...
Oh God.
You realize that it has human eyes and human features around that, and somebody's done this to a person. And this was some kind of businessman. His clothes hang tattered from his now absolutely rent body, as some creature with some sort of flesh crafting has turned him into this monstrosity.
Oh, bloody.
This is a Schlachter.
Oh, really? Yay.
And as it turns to you, Dr. Shipman, it suddenly has this impulse to just attack you.
I'm going to yell, scary duck.
And you make Dex and dodge. Scary duck and Dex and dodge.
I flank the scary duck.
Dex and duck. What are we having for dinner tonight, Dad?
Smash duck.
We're having Russian duck, son. What's that, son? What's that, Dad? Russian and duck out. Okay, what did you get there? Is that zero?
Right, that.
Okay, 2 levels of aggravated damage to you, Dr. Shipman, from the beak across your face.
Can I flank the scary duck while he's
You can make
fighting up the doctor?
you can make a dexterity and athletics check to attempt to flank the scary duck. You can see in its face and in its eyes that it has no control of its actions.
1 success.
It looks terrified. 1 success. It gets to attack you on the way past, so you can make a
Oh.
dex and dodge.
Four successes.
Nice. Okay, it doesn't hit you. And now you've flanked it.
I stab it with a sword. Hoo-yah.
Right, so you're making a dex and melee. Bishop, what are you doing?
Strength if I can.
Mhm.
Ah,
Strength and
celerity and bang bang.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 gun attacks.
5
Yeah.
successes.
What did you say? 5 successes.
Yep.
Okay, well, as you're about to hit it with your gun, Bishop, Alexei hacks off its head with his sword, and it collapses.
I stand there and look a little bit tough.
Put your foot on its shoulder. Stand there and pose.
Things have changed, Bishop. Been training.
I'm going to look at Bishop.
As he tries to say something, those words
Some-
don't come across.
His words don't come across.
What? Did you say something, Bishop?
You. I'll shoot the lorry if you're not careful. All right.
We're not going to notice if it helps.
All right.
Are you using a silencer?
He says, I can see that. If only you could jump out of a helicopter with such alacrity. Mm.
Don't talk about helicopters, Bishop.
Yeah.
God.
You do
Yeah, you raise a
really-
good point.
You two really want to die tonight, don't you?
Where are the ghouls at this point? They're with you? Whereas
It was John.
John's with.
John's here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably giving Philippe a lecture on how he shouldn't have gone by himself in the first place, idiot that he is.
While he's doing that, suddenly he just says "duck" to Philippe as several whites come running up the corridor towards him. John unleashes his fucking. I've got a picture of him in my head with him carrying a mini cannon, basically like some sort of Gatling gun type arrangement.
The one in Predator.
Yeah, something like that. You're,
Yeah,
you're
they
inside
call
you're inside an apartment block, so it's just ripping the shit out of everything. Like the walls are being taken out by it. It's not doing much for the structural integrity of the building. Sage, can you make a perception alertness check?
Right. So 4.
4.
Mhm.
Okay. You see 4 new targets heading towards your building.
Right. I'd like to take them out. I should have enough bullets
Mm-hmm.
left. So nothing for the first round.
Okay.
5,
Taken out.
1,
Clipped.
and 4. So
You think taken out.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, sweet. So I've got a few more bullets. Is it 30 per magazine?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm almost spent, and I'll change it after I'm done.
Yep.
Okay, so I only would have hit 2
Uh,
from the looks of it. 0, 5, 1, 4.
yeah, the 5 and the 4 would have hit. Yeah.
Okay. Do I get another chance at the ones I've missed?
They managed to get to the building, unfortunately.
Okay,
So
okay.
they've gone in under cover at the bottom.
Right. 2 have slipped past me. I just say over there. Headset. Can't hear you.
From the top.
Gotcha, says Bishop.
From the bottom.
You can tell them which side of the building too, if you want, like
Roger.
from the west or the east or what have you.
If
We're
I
checking out
know,
this-
I'll say that as well.
Yeah, sure.
The doctor and I are just checking out this little girl's apartment.
Okay, thank you.
All right. And you've destroyed the Schlachter that was there. And that's where you find the bodies of no, you find the remains, the leftover parts from the Schlachter.
Where's the girl?
The girl's behind you guys, standing outside the door.
Don't let
No,
her
no,
in
she's
here.
she's upstairs
Oh, that's right.
with us.
Cool.
Sorry.
Don't forget. We got her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, like I'm just like, she doesn't want to see this. I've just found what's left of her parents.
Excuse me, Philippe
I
risked
look
his
at
life to
Alan.
go up those stairs. Don't forget, because Philippe risked his life. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. We take the hint. Very good. You're still in the room then?
Mm-hmm.
Investigating.
Investigating. So you want to make perception and investigation checks for those of you that are in the room.
Is anyone else of your character,
Yeah,
Barry?
I am.
Which one?
Bishop
0 for me.
Bishop
and
is
Bishop.
having a lot.
Was it perception investigation?
John
Yeah.
and Philippe are covering the hallway.
0
and
for
making-
Bishop. Alexis is in that
Negative
mode,
1.
not investigate mode, apparently.
What is Alexis thinking about?
Like he hit that thing real good. Like it's nice that he's not just like instantly dead the second
So
something
he's-
tries to get in our way.
He's feeling a little bit more confident, huh?
Yeah.
Right. That's good. Okay. Did anyone get any successes on that perception check?
No, they're all checking out me.
All right. Okay. Okay. Well, did anyone get anything at all? Nothing.
Nope.
It doesn't
John got
look-
-1. That's
got
fine. Like
-1.
negative somethings.
All right. Fine. Very well.
Do you
then.
want John and Philippe to come in so you can...
John and Philippe could make perception checks. Yeah. Go on, John.
Can I take? I'll take 10 because I can't take 20 minutes because that's a bit silly.
John says something to the effect of, "What was that?" And
What was what?
he points to the hole in the windows where the wall where there's this big gash in the windows and everything's been smashed out through there, and he says something just jumped across that window.
I say.
Something going up, I think.
Be careful on the roof. There's something headed your way.
All right. Alan, you heard that?
He stands up immediately and takes off the safety and cocks his gun. He
All right,
starts-
I'm gonna keep my glove.
Do you want us to head up or continue down? Who's up with you?
Continue. You talking to Sage?
It's only Alan and I up here. Oh, and
Alright.
Sam.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so
Da-da-da-da.
Alexi, you're on your way. Are you obfuscated?
Nah, not at the moment.
Okay.
I'm running up with a shield though.
Okay.
So cool.
All right. So not.
And I'll get a smaller one made next time.
With a
Okay.
star on it,
No,
with the Union Jack on it.
no.
We are
Like
British.
a big finger.
Okay, Alexi. As you're running towards that area, you notice that one of the windows to the stairwell has been smashed open, and as you're running past, you see a silhouette come smashing in through the stairwell window, feet first, in your direction, coming at you now with claws falling from above, in your direction. Dex
Smash.
and dodge.
Welcome back.
Add 2 dice for your shield.
Auckland internet is the worst.
What? Wellington internet is the worst.
4 successes.
I don't have issues.
Successes. Okay. He lands on you and you take another level of aggravated damage.
I'm going to try and
That was short.
soak that.
Sharp. You try and soak that.
Whoops, wrong way. I don't have 12. I have 2.
Are you taking any penalties at the moment from aggravated damage?
I'm taking 1.
Okay.
I passed 1, so I'm now taking 2.
Okay, so you're
Negative 2, that is, anyway.
negative 2 dice. Okay. All right, Alexi. He's smashed at you, but now he's got to try and recover himself from having leapt such a long way. What are you doing?
Cutting its head off.
Okay, Dex and strength and melee.
6 successes.
He did.
Well done.
He did. Okay. Very good. You're heading back downstairs to everybody else then.
I thought you're
Upstairs. He's
Yeah.
coming upstairs, Russell.
Sorry.
It's
Probably a
all
bit
right.
slower now, but
Russell's having my day, everybody.
I am
Okay.
having it on your behalf, Barry. I am basically like Jesus.
Okay, thank you.
I am
Thank
taking
you.
your sins and
God bless you.
thank you
Yeah.
very much. I bless myself. You make it to the roof.
sort of get to where they are and sort of get ready to.
Okay. Can you make perception checks, you and Sage, please?
3.
3. Okay. And
Ooh.
2. Okay. Sage, you see the helicopter coming back in towards you, and you notice it starts to kind of wobble. And
Uh-oh.
looking at it, you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you see through the windows, you can see like one of the whites has somehow gotten into the chopper and is just obliterating the team inside there. And now the chopper is beginning to spin. And now the tail of the chopper is beginning to spin in the direction of the top of the building where you guys are at. And it's coming at you.
Okay. Can we?
I dodge.
The ship's not there, right? is it?
I go down the door
Yeah. Can we
back down the
go
door.
down the stairs after seeing
with the
it?
girl.
Okay, so strength and athletics, or stamina and athletics, if you that might be better actually.
Both shit for me. Can't do Dex. Dex is
Nope. It's just
Okay.
pure running speed power.
okay.
4 successes.
Okay, you get down the stairs.
I feel like if I try, could I try and dodge it while it's on the roof?
Yeah,
Would that? Because I'd rather
The ship tried that.
rather do
Remember?
it. I'm better at
so you're gonna
at
make
Dex.
a
There's no way I'd be able to succeed on this
you're gonna
stamina
make a
or
Dex and
strength.
dodge check.
Dex dodge is risky as hell. What's Alan doing?
I mean, Alan goes flat against the ground.
Okay.
And to be fair, there's every chance he's going to die.
Yeah, I mean, what?
He's
Don't
got the
kill
riot
him.
shield.
He does.
He's got a riot shield.
Against a helicopter?
Yeah, the little girl was behind the riot shield too.
What's the like? If you believe, or whatever. No.
Yeah. Okay. The little girl just got chopped up by a helicopter tail.
Any chance of saving her?
Unless you want to suck all the fine mist out of the air. Alan, however, dives over the side of the building.
Okay. I'm gonna run over and I'm going to levitate him.
Okay.
Okay.
How much space is on this roof?
That power's come in handy.
Yeah, that's where I got it. Okay, so 8, 1, 2, 3, 3.
Wait, what does this roof look like at the
Oh
moment?
shit! No,
It's no, -2 successes.
in another 6 seconds I can try again, right?
Yeah, 6 seconds.
It's like,
It's
How far can you fall in 6 seconds at terminal velocity?
I don't
Free
know.
fall. The Twin
Probably
Towers fell in 10
easy.
seconds.
Right.
Gives me another chance.
But that was all coated in jet fuel, man. It made it fall faster. No.
Yeah, it went faster because it was covered in. What are you talking about?
What was red? You see, flames and red stuff makes things go faster. That's
Right,
why they
right,
use it on race cars.
Red cars.
It's theoretical physics and shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
I believe.
Right.
You, Alexi.
After 6 seconds, I'm going to try again.
Okay. Well, 6 seconds he'll be on the ground.
There's a fine mist. Mhm.
Okay. So you don't see where he went. He's fallen. The chopper swoops off and knocks off several of the ventilation shaft towers on the roof, chopping through them. There's shit flying everywhere now. The blades are beginning to tear off, and the back of the chopper begins to explode. How many of you make it to the doorway? I know Alexi did.
I did not.
You did
Because I was watching. I tried to get Alan, so there's no chance I will.
Okay. Do you want to make a Rostrek check, please?
Okay. What does that require?
Self-control.
Okay, right. Self-control. 3. Nope, that's wrong.
I think the difficulty is about 8.
Just 1.
Okay. You frenzy.
Fuck. All right. Can I use a willpower to get out of it?
You can use a willpower point per turn to get out of it.
Okay.
So you
Right.
can act this turn having
Yeah.
spent a willpower point, but
Okay.
back to frenzy next turn.
I will spend a willpower. I'm going to drain what's left of the little girl.
Nothing left. of
Because
She-
really, it
I
was
think she's
completely
been
obliterated.
obliterated.
Fine mist.
She went through the rotor blades, through the tail blades.
Wow.
Crazy.
She was, evaporated, chopped into fine mist.
Okay. I'm going to spend another willpower and try and levitate myself.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna make a check to do
It's
that.
getting worse and worse. Yes. Well, we'll see, won't we? Nope, nothing that time. Shit.
Nothing that
Okay.
time. Dex and dodge then.
Okay, Dex dodge. 6.
Okay. You managed to find a location in your frenzying, pulling it together with your willpower, where the explosion blasts around you instead of through you. and you don't take any damage. Remarkably, you are the luckiest fucker alive. Then the other half of the helicopter begins to topple off the roof on fire, and it begins to roll in the air, head over itself down, basically approximately where Alan went.
Okay.
Another explosion. You don't see the second explosion directly, but you see it reflected off the glass of the building opposite.
Well, I'm gonna try and levitate again.
Try and what?
Levitate again. I'm
Okay,
going to the
levitate.
ground one way or another.
You can try and levitate yourself down, are you? You could jump off and then try levitating as you're flying down.
That's like the worst idea I've ever heard. Who would do that? That's crazy. 4. Okay, sweet. This is more than enough.
All
I'm
right.
going to float down to the ground and I'm going to look for the man of my fucking dreams. Okay.
So on your way down, you can make a perception and investigation check, please.
Right.
Do I hear this bloody noise?
The explosion. Yes, you do hear the explosion. Everybody hears the explosion. The building rocks.
Everybody check in.
Yo. Sage.
I don't know where Alan is.
Alan. Who else is on the roof? Little girl.
No response.
Don't bother.
Parker says here.
Hello.
And what's his name?
Here.
John checks in.
I am here.
Okay.
I rolled 2.
2 successes. Okay. On your way down, you think you see a leg sticking out from some rubble halfway down the building.
Okay. I will float there
Okay.
and see if that's him.
You see Alan's body caught up amongst a bunch of concrete and rubble and glass, covered in blood and marks. He looks pretty disheveled, pretty broken, doesn't look alive.
I'm gonna try and drain him and turn him. It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a wits and occult? Wits and occult.
Wits and occult.
No, you know what? Make it strength and occult.
Strength and occult? What kind of chaos is this?
Just to fuck with you.
Well, congratulations. I don't know what you do it. 3. What?
All right, you drain him and then you feed him blood.
Yeah.
Okay. He suddenly sits up.
on.
Oh, Sage, what's going on? I'm having a heart attack. Oh my God, it hurts. I think I'm gonna die. Oh fuck. And he tumbles over and falls another 20. Oh fuck, he cries out.
You stupid idiot.
I think I broke my back that time. Oh my God, you've got to come and fix this.
I will go down.
Okay, so you jump down to where he is this time?
Sure. I'm sure I've stopped floating at that point.
Oh, you float down to him? Okay.
Yeah.
Whichever way, I don't care.
Yeah.
As you do, you see there's a white coming out from inside the rubble towards him, though.
I get out my Glock and shoot him.
Deck some firearms.
Yeah. 5. No speciality.
He'd be dead.
Good.
Okay. And another helicopter is coming in this way at this point and is circling the building. You're pretty sure it's one of Tatiana's choppers. You can see the lights beaming down, and as it flies around, you're seeing Gatling gun coming out of the side of it, tracer bullets tearing up some of the glass above you, and there's glass raining down from above. Alan's like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, I'm in pain, Sage. What is this?
I'm sorry. I've turned you.
He looks at you. What the fuck do you mean you turned me?
I had no choice.
You oh my God.
I didn't want you to leave me. You were
not going
dead.
to see another daylight, am I?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, fuck. Sage, I didn't know this was happening, Sage. Oh, fuck. Okay.
You're gonna feel sick, okay? This is like the...
Oh, shouldn't have said that. Made me feel sick.
I'll stop. I won't mention Nando's then.
Sage, what the heck is going on?
I had no choice. I had to turn Alan.
Turn him to. You mean turn him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've been there. I've done that. I'm not judging. Okay, all right. Do what you have to do. But get his headset off so he doesn't scream out and blow my
Oh, right.
ears
Yep.
out.
I've got it.
Okay.
Do that. And I will find some cover for us.
Okay. Do you want to make a wits and investigation check?
It's an investigation.
Meanwhile,
Sure.
Dr. Shipman, what are you doing, Dr. Shipman?
I
Two.
think I'm probably just confused by what's happening.
Oh. What is confusing him?
I don't know, just the chaos
Okay.
and seeing a little girl be obliterated by a helicopter.
You weren't there.
Oh.
Now you're more confused.
He can smell it. He's a vampire.
And he's
I know, I think probably all the sort of chaos coming through the headset. It's kind of just like, well, where the fuck do I go?
right.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense. So what do you reckon he does do in the end?
Well, I guess where is everyone moving off towards?
Sage is indeterminate. You don't know where she is. Out of game. She's halfway down the building on a smashed ledge with Alan, trying to survive a white attack. Bishop and Philippe are nearby you, I believe.
Yeah, I think I would be sticking with Bishop.
Okay, so you guys are sweeping through the building together. Lexi, where are you now? You're back with these guys, are you not?
Yeah, I was. Yep.
Okay, so the
Yes.
4 or 5 of you are sweeping through the building together then. Okay. Well, cutting a long story short, you sweep through the building and you kill numerous more of these whites. You begin to get the impression there's quite an infestation of them, in fact. You're not sure where they started or how they got here. But after about an hour on this building, you get to the next building, and it's the same story.
Okay, wait a minute. I get in touch with Tat.
Hello? What's going on in there?
Tat, we had to do something.
You had to do what?
We had to make a vampire.
Really?
Yeah,
You had to?
I'm calling in a favor.
You're calling like I owe you a favor, do I? When did that happen?
Well, look at the wonderful date I took you on. Come on, give me a,
I'm
Can you-
sorry, Bishop, but if you made a vampire, that's against Camarilla policy. I can't help you with that. Do you think I can just make things go away?
No, I think you can talk to the right people, and we've done a good job, so ask
Have
them
you?
if they can allow for that. Ask them if they can allow for that.
Who am I asking? The prince? Like the prince is going to listen to me?
You're an enforcer, Tat. You can talk anybody around.
Oh, can I? Oh, I see. I'm your get out of jail free card, am I?
I'm asking Tat. I'll owe you big time.
You guys already owe me. Last time this shit happened, I already stood up for you. And you've gone and done it again? Are you out of your fucking minds?
I didn't do it again, but they're my team. I'm responsible. I'll take the blame, okay?
Oh, somebody's going to take the blame.
That'll be me, Tat.
All right.
All right? Okay. Just
We'll see.
do what you can.
I'll try, but fuck, man, you got to stop making vampires every time one of your ghouls gets a little scratch or something. You need to harden the fuck up. Like, there's a reason why we have this fucking policy. This is the reason. It's so that you don't pussy out and make every goddamn ghoul that you ever created into a vampire. Otherwise, the world's going to be full of them.
We need soldiers down here.
I'm sending soldiers now. They're coming down through the roof.
Yeah. But that's why he was created. We need soldiers, and he's a good soldier. I'm not wasting them.
You need permission is what you need, Bishop. Do you understand permission?
Well, like I said, I'll take responsibility.
You will. Someone is going to.
Okay.
out.
I heard that. That's not a good sign.
Just don't worry about it, Songbird. Just keep singing. Let's keep working. Come on, let's get to it.
Okay, so you've finished clearing the first building. You get to the bottom. At that point, you've now got Alan in a stable condition, but he is going through the change. Can you roll me 3d10, please?
Okay.
Add those numbers together. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what's the total there? Is 12, right?
It was only supposed to be 2.
It rolled 3.
Yeah, but when we normally roll for how many hours, we've rolled only 2 d10. That's how I like Mercy only had 2 hours of transformation because
Really?
she, yes. I remember stuff, remember?
Oh, well.
I don't alter the deal further.
Alan is different and special.
Yeah, special. Special.
It's going to take him 12 hours to finish his change.
Oh God, okay. Well, I'm here for him most of the time, I'm sure. I've got some answering to do.
Do you guys get out of here at this point, or are you going to continue through the complex?
I want to find out. Well, we got asked to find out what was going on, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay. So
we are continuing through the complex. I'm
okay.
going
So
to
those
need
of you
all the
that
kudos I can get now.
those of you that continue through the complex, can you make perception and investigation checks, please?
I'd like to make a phone call.
I'll use a raw PowerPoint on this one.
Are you making it willpower point? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
1.
Because I'm rolling a -2 dice. So.
I actually
2
zeroed in.
successes.
2 successes. And with Shipman, okay, you collect those successes together, and eventually you come to the
Is
conclusion.
Bishop coming too?
Yep.
Cool. He is
assuming.
rolling
Yep, I am.
-3.
Negative.
Ah!
Can we not add his ones?
Yeah, I'm afraid Bishop's backing up the wrong tree somehow for some reason. Maybe it's because he just got balled out by Tatiana.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not feeling too good because I know
He's a bit concerned.
big trouble.
However, who got the most actual successes in that investigation?
I think it was Alexi.
Oh, he got the most negatives.
No, that was we got 1 each.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got 2 because I used a willpower. So
Right. Okay. So with your 2 successes, you realize that there is a storage area in this compound, and in that storage area, you notice some containers there with the name Maersk on them, which resembles strongly the containers from the container yard that you previously have come across.
I take photos and such.
You notice as you move around that one of the containers has been rent open from the inside, and it becomes more and more clear what has happened.
So is this like they were just sort of like got flowing in or something? Or were they on the ground
It
floor?
would have been delivered here from the train yard. So someone's purchased them and had them brought here probably. Do we know who owns this building?
Who owns the building? The building is owned by a corporate conglomerate, a real estate company that is they also do some charity work as well, and they provide low-income home rentals and such. They're as corrupt as fuck, and they are taking money left, right, and center from everybody that they can, and it's all an excuse to operate a more nefarious business behind that. But that being said, it's really just real estate at its top level. They're not doing anything actually criminal.
I think you need to do some digging, Alexi, into anyone that might have ties into this real estate.
I'll look into it, but you don't really need to own a building to send something to it.
I mean, a shipping container.
Yeah, like I don't know. They're sure shipping
There
containers
should
turn
be
up
like
places
some.
all the time. But yeah,
There should be some
should be
records of a
records.
shipping container being delivered
Yeah.
here.
and also
Multiple shipping containers.
taking photos
Yep,
of like ID numbers or whatever.
you can dig up evidence of that. Certainly after the fact, after the place has cooled down, and Tatiana's people have gone through it. The cops have come in and they've gone through it. You've cleaned up all the Masquerade breaches and labeled it a gas leak. Or whatever the fuck it's going to be labeled as. What do you want to label
Just
it?
whatever, doesn't matter. It was
Can I-
just like
Aliens.
yeah.
Can I please make a phone call?
Yeah.
To Andre Bazin.
Okay. This is Andre Bazin. How can I help you?
This is Sage Blackwood. I would like to speak to the prince immediately, please.
You understand that the consequences of speaking to the prince immediately may be severe.
What do you mean?
If I am to interrupt him from his current activity, he may well not be pleased. So I ask again, are you aware of the consequences of my interrupting him? Because I will not take it alone.
Well, I have to face the music. I think so.
Very well.
Oh, I get no. Wait.
There's a bunch of clicking noises as
Oh,
you
I
carry
guess
it.
Alexi hides under a shield,
As
even though it's behind the phone.
as the majesty comes pouring out through the phone.
Okay.
Bonjour. This is Sage Blackwood I'm speaking with.
Yes. Is this Prince Angeles?
That is correct. This is Prince Angeles.
Um,
Help you.
I am. I'm really sorry for interrupting you.
I see.
This is incredibly important.
To whom is it incredibly important?
To
The Camarilla?
to the Camarilla.
I see. Please continue.
While we were fighting the whites, my retainer and the man I loved, he fell from the building, and I had to. I couldn't help but want to save him, so I didn't have enough time to get in contact with you, and I made him my child there. I'm completely sorry. I will do anything to make amends. I will do this for the rest of my days. I will fight Sabat. I just want to keep him alive.
This is indeed a tragedy. A tragedy. You will need to come before the Primogen Council and the Prince tomorrow night.
I will do that. Both of us will.
Bring
All
your,
of us will, actually.
Bring your witnesses.
Yes.
Good. I am sad to hear this. I was just beginning to like you too. Such a shame. Good night.
Good night. Well, let's try and get you out of here, Alan.
Alexi just got COVID. He has to isolate now.
He's like, sorry, can't stick around. Bye. All right. So, he does what?
Yeah, trying to get him out, even though he's pooping and spewing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you managed to get him out. You get him in a vehicle and you get out of there. Tatiana's teams put down the rest of the whites. You hear their automatic gunfire going on in the background as they go through the next bunch of buildings. But by this time, you've found the offending container shipyard container rather. You're standing around, humming and hawing.
Okay, we'll
Alan's in the back of a car, undergoing the change.
we'll go back to the base.
Okay.
Better he does, yeah. It's better he does it there, and we'll see what the prince does, and and I've already told Tatiana to tell them I take full responsibility. So, because they're my team, I trained them, so they're my business. And if the prince, part of Bishop is thinking about putting him on the helicopter and
Bishop, could you call Gustav for me?
I was thinking that.
Look, he wouldn't want to lose an asset like Alan.
Well, it's the way I look at it. We haven't got much of us, and they've spent. Well, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. If he wants to talk to me, just
Pretty
hand
sure
me the
that of
phone. I'll
all
do
the
that.
assets of the Order of Mars, their world-class soccer player is the one they most want to protect.
You should also ask for some more blood, master's blood.
Barry had already talked to Gustav about how handy, how vital Alan was.
Yeah, I did that. Remember, he came
So
up
Whitehall?
with yeah.
When
Yeah.
he came up with the whole wrapping up the hands so the bombs didn't go off.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
We would have probably the building would have exploded without him.
you've given me an idea. You've given Bishop an idea.
Okay.
All right, but I will ring Gustav and talk to him about it.
All right, you're doing that now, are you?
Yep.
All right.
Ask for blood too, Bishop. Some of us are sore.
Let me concentrate. 'Cause
Okay, so Gustav answers the phone.
Lord Gustav,
Bishop.
we were in the middle of doing a mission for the Prince of London. And
Something happened.
yes.
And you failed.
No,
And
we
you've
did.
come to crawl.
We succeeded, and I don't crawl to anybody, especially not you, my lord. I come to ask your advice.
What matter is this?
One of our retainers fell, and Alan, you've heard him. He hurt himself very badly. He would have died, and Sage could not help herself. She naturally tried to save him, and she did it by turning him. But he is and has proven to be an asset
I've read your reports.
to this team. And I'm going to point out to the prince that if not for him, and I'm telling the truth, Whitehall might not be there. Is that a wise thing to do, my lord?
I am not sure I can answer your questions, Bishop. I feel that this matter is too far outside of reasonable hands.
All right. So you're saying
You have allowed yourselves to become conflicted about your retainers. This was your first mistake. Attachment serves no one.
in a military way, my lord, I agree with you in every sense of the word. But as far as efficiency goes, it helps them to be more efficient.
What helps them?
If we have an attachment to our goals, sometimes that helps us to be more efficient working as a team.
You think so?
I know so.
I beg to differ.
That's one place where probably you and I will never agree.
You see,
But I respect your opinion, my lord, as always.
you have much to learn. Bishop.
Well, it's just good I'm in the right place to learn.
Where is Sage?
Sage is like 2 feet from me.
Where is the new vampire?
The new vampire is suffering in our medical room.
We can extract this vampire to the mountain.
That's what I was thinking, my lord. I can get him as far as the air base.
Send him to the mountain, then I will arrange something.
What if the prince wants him dead?
Then there's nothing I can do.
So your suggestion would be take him to the prince first and see what we can pull off?
I think that is your only option.
Thank you for your time, my lord.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay. Na 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 na. Sorry, yeah. Sage, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting. I'll probably be outside the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk
If he
to-
needs anything, I'll be there for him.
Okay. Dr. Shipman, do you want to see a vampire come into being?
Yep, I was going to say that I want to study this transformation and compare it to his physical results from being as a ghoul.
All right.
I tell Dr. Shipman to piss off. Don't look at me like that.
No.
I'm off mending my wounds,
Barry?
stitches, and
Can't hear you. If you're going to time out, you have to press the button.
I say no, and I say this is important.
What was the name of the place he saved again? The building that didn't blow up because of his idea.
That was Whitehall, wasn't it?
Whitehall. Okay, I just got to remember that.
Just leave Ellen alone.
I can use this time to actually figure out a way that we could potentially alleviate the issues that he's currently experiencing with transformation. This is a great time to do it.
I'll ask
We
him.
have a long time. Okay, I'll ask him. Do you trust me, Ellen, to look after you and help you through this transformation?
What? Fucking whatever, man. I'm dying.
Does that answer that for you, Sage?
Maybe there's a way of stopping it.
Stopping what?
Stopping your
Can't
transformation.
figure that out if
Why?
I can't observe and study.
I mean, we could just replace, take out the blood, replace it with mortal blood or something. I don't know. Come up with something.
Well, you didn't want me to be here.
What do you think, Alan?
He's like, you know what? Like a cake, right? You can't unbake a cake.
I hate that fucking saying. We're not baking a cake.
I'm not a cake, I know, but fuck. It's changing. Like, there's no way you can change this shit back, is there?
I don't think we should try to do that because it'll
My
just
body's
kill him. That's
my
pretty much a
body's
death sentence. if I try to do
dying.
that.
Everything's dying. I can feel it.
I'm here for you, Alan.
Oh.
I guess first, just to
Do I
No,
find
show
him,
some-
Russell?
I want to feed a blood bag that I inject with morphine
Okay.
to him.
Who are you looking for, Barry?
I'm looking for Sage.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can find them.
Sage, need to talk to you for a minute.
All right.
Okay, Songbird, we've
Mhm.
got to take him to the prince
Yes,
and let the prince decide.
I
Now,
know.
here's the hard bit. If the prince wants him dead, do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
I don't want anyone to do it.
Better make up your mind, just in case everything goes sideways. I have an idea that might save him, but it's a slim idea.
All right. I think I would do it if I had to.
All right. Just be sure, because you'll never forget it.
I'm not going to.
All right. Just getting you ready. Okay, he goes off to Parker.
Okay.
Parker,
This,
if the prince doesn't kill,
what?
if the prince doesn't order the killing of our up and coming,
I'm sorry.
young-
What are you talking about, sir? I haven't know nothing about what's going on.
Ellen is becoming a vampire.
Oh my god. What? Alan is becoming a vampire?
Yes.
Alan is becoming. He's been a ghoul for 5 minutes. Why is he becoming a vampire?
Parker, control.
I joined the wrong team or something.
Control. You'll be next. You'll be next.
Oh, I've heard that a few times before, haven't I? When was the last time I heard that? You'll be next, Parker. You'll be next. Yes, I know.
Parker, do you want me to shoot you this way?
No, sir. Do continue.
Now
Alan's
listen,
becoming
listen.
a vampire.
Sage made him a vampire because he almost fell to his death and he was on the point of dying, and
Poor
She-
little Ally Wally.
she lost control. All right?
I'm sure she did.
So they're in love.
Oh, they're in love. They're in love. She was in love with me 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
You're
6
acting,
months.
you're acting like a jealous young man. Come on, get your act together. All right.
Yes, sir. Right, fine.
If he lets Ellen live,
Mm-hmm.
then I want you to make arrangements to get him and Sage to the mountain as fast as possible.
I see. Very well.
All right?
Very good. You consider it done. Is there anything else that you would like?
I may tell you different, and you will be next, okay?
I don't know, sir. Perhaps I won't be much use as a vampire. I might become more of a liability in that sense. Perhaps I'm just better at being a ghoul.
Look, leave the whining to Philippe. All right? Leave the whining to Philippe.
That's a fair point.
All right.
Very well. All right. Who else is going to do a thing? Alexis, you got any plans?
I'll pretty much clean up and get my wounds together and go with the team to see the prince.
Okay. To see the prince. Okay.
Everybody will clean up.
The following night.
Yeah,
Okay.
leave my
And-
sword behind.
Okay. Is Dr. Shipman coming to see the prince as well?
No, I'm observing
We
the
are,
entire
we are a
transformation.
team.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're staying back to observe. All right. Well, I feel that it is 10 o'clock, so we should leave the prince till the following week.
I can be a witness.
What a pain.
Okay.
All
But
Kill
I'm
him! No.
happy to hang out for a little while afterwards and talk shit. In any case, we shall stop recording. Thank you.
Oh, I guess I'll say beforehand
Yeah.
that during this 12 hours, I'm
Yeah.
going to split open one of my wounds and feed him my blood at the same while he's going through this transformation.
Alan.
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to give Alan some of your blood during the transfer. Okay. So he's now okay. Let's keep that into it.
Mixes of it throughout the whole thing.
Dirty old Malkavians can't stop themselves from interfering in other people's blood business.
Yep.
Righty.
It's for
Classic.
research.
Research. All right.
Which is another word for bullshit.
Fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, before we end actually.
Yep.
we should have this chat. Did Mardon include Dr. Shipman in our rituals?
In your rituals? So far, yes.
God damn. Yeah. That's fine.
Dun, dun,
I'm fine, just fine.
No, it's more like our leader is off his rocker. Is Mardon a Malkavian?
Or is Mardon receiving information from elsewhere? Or does he have some sort of, I don't know. The hell is that? Oh, it's a dog.
No, it's a little.
It's a
It's my
cat.
cat.
Dog. It's a cat.
That's my cat.
It's huge. It's like a
It's
giant-
right- it's in the
pretty
camera.
much. It's like I'm on a laptop, and it's like pretty much on the keyboard.
It's the perspective, right?
It's right on Bicky time, so it's like, oh yeah.
Huge.
Okay. Sweet.
Sweet as. All right. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Some of you tomorrow. I'm going to stick around on Zoom, but I'm going to stop recording.